we're not gonna be here for a huge amount of time. We'll probably just do this and then Streets of Cabaret later on. I just want a nice chill night tonight. So, 3, 2, 1, go. I just want a nice chill night. Playing a speedrun that I don't have to worry too much about. Otherwise, I'd do 0. Like, the one that I really want to, like, grind out in a minute is 0. But I don't... With the stuff that I want to do tonight in regards to, like, future stream stuff, I don't have the time... I don't have the time to do 0 tonight. So, literally, I'm going to just do this, not worry about anything, because I know I'm not going to PB in this. There's no way in hell I PB in this. It's been, apart from the 0 to 6, it's been months since I've, like, properly attempted this run. So, it's more of a derust, but the poll on Twitter, this was a almost close second place. So, I'll give the people what they want, I'll give them a 4 run. No 3. And then obviously 5 is too long. I could have potentially learned, like, parts of the OG1 run today, but again, I don't really want to spend too much time doing other stuff today. This is going to be interesting with using the actual new controller that doesn't have stick drift. I'm looking forward to boat. I'm very much looking forward to boat. Ah, Akiyama. Even just here, the movement feels better. Also, reminder to self, there's the menu delay in 4. 16 of you. Where is it? It's all the way at the bottom, isn't it? Ah, it's not. Have I gone past it? Alright, well, it's time to reset already. Definitely time to reset already. Holy shit. I don't know why I thought it was at the bottom. I know why I thought it was the bottom. Fucking 0. Always fucking 0. The hotel district. Alright, I've got to speak to certain NPCs that aren't actually in my notes. Look at that. Straight running. And then slightly turning. Ooh. Oh, he's got it. And I speak to you, and I know I don't speak to the lady on the left, because that's for Tanimura, baby. Look at this. Almost straight running, because I'm positioning the camera slightly left. Whoops. Oh. Any chance to be archived on YouTube? I don't tend to archive my casual playthrough stuff on YouTube. All of my casual playthrough stuff is in collections on the channel, which you can find through the video page. Oh, wait, I was supposed to actually... I hit circle because I'm too used to itching right now. Come on. The menu delay and then me hitting the wrong button. Oh my god, that's gonna take some getting used to. I wasn't sure if he would do this one if I was over on that one. I just wanted to hit him whilst I... Oh right, you can't actually like throw people. You can't use your item menu when you actually like have people. I forgot about that. I have heat now. Stop! Alright, this is actually terrible. I might restart. Terrible. And then no. Oh yeah. Then yes. Damn it. I'm thinking of 3. Fucking Christ. I did get it. If y'all can't see the title of the stream, we'll be checking out Streets of Cabaret after this. Like, it's in the title of the stream. I remember if I speak to this guy or not, but I'm gonna speak to this guy. I said that the last time I did this run. I remember this. I fucking remember this very vividly at this point. No. They don't. Because I've actually highlighted them. As I said, you should go and look in my collections folder under my video page. Trust me, I've been doing Twitch for years. I've actually highlighting them so that they don't disappear. Like, there are playthroughs in there from literally years ago. Is it circle or square to punch in this game? Because I'm in trouble if it's circle. How much heat do I have? Not enough. Beautiful. Sweat. some reason I thought it was circle. I'm glad it's not. Right. Where are we? Items. Tarana. And more punching. Black Squeezer, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Okay, Self, you're not playing Ishin. Stop hitting circle for confirmation. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. Come on. I shouldn't have tried to hit him anyway because he would have stayed on the ground. Terrible. Terrible. Circle is 5? I think you might be right. I think you might be right. Alright. Note that there's going to be a very loud section coming up after this boss fight coming up, and there's not a lot I can do about it because my OBS is obscured right now. So, get ready to lower that volume. I need to remember to open the weapon shop as well, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. I don't drink. Oh no, I don't yet, because we don't have the, that's right, we don't have the actual, drunken upgrade yet. I like how you just refuse to go down, sir. Not what I wanted, but you know what. Thanks. I want to use the heat move against you, but you know. That's not good. Okay. Well, I managed to at least not hit his field of heat for once. That's a bonus. Still. Still. Okay, yeah, weapon shop and then end of chapter. Okay. Right, get ready to turn your volume down a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean turn your volume down like by half. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about this upcoming volume bit. Alright, last warning. Loud jazz music incoming. Very loud jazz music incoming. Alright, so on the way back, we need to speak to this fine gentleman over here next to this truck that's being lifted onto the roof. This unlocks the weapon shop on the roof, which we're going to need later on. Thanks, lad. And we're off. Also, if you're wondering why I'm panning the camera down, the PS3 era Yakuzas, you can pan the camera down, it despawns civilians. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Alright, well. I only lost a second because I had a good boss fight. That's how this works, apparently. South Tenkaichi, you say? Where's South Tenkaichi? I've forgotten. Oh, right, because we start over here, don't we? Right, of course. That's a family. Oh, yeah, the rooftop fight, of course. Of course. Makes sense. So, South Tenkaichi, which should be down by 2. and then it's a bit square stuff. Akiyama's first 3 chapters are like super fast, and then Akiyama's 4th chapter is just like, yep, here's the entirety of Akiyama's entire story. Oh, great. Cool. Well, I'm hoping that we do see Tanimura again. I'm hoping that's the whole reason, like, not just obviously the fact that they remastered the game and they had to release it, obviously, in the West. But I'm hoping that, like, the whole recast, I'm hoping, means that, you know, now that he's got another proper actor attached to him, I'm hoping that means, you know, he can be considered for the future. It'd be nice. It would be nice. Leave. That's it, leave. Yeah, and then we run to Theatre Square. I remember now. Shout out to Big Bo. Fuck yeah, Big Bo! Y'all should buy Binary Domain. It's like 90% off in the Steam sale. It's a good game. It's a very good game. Huh? Yeah, I wasn't kidding about the volume of that first part. Normally I'd be able to reach over and grab it myself, but my notes are literally covering up my OBS, so I can't. The only thing of my OBS that I can actually see right now is my bitrate to see if my stream starts dying. I can't see anything else. So if it was a run that I'm used to, like Zero, or if I was used to this run, I'd have been able to, like, lower the volume myself, but that's why I gave multiple warnings. But hey, it's good, because it wakes everybody up. It wakes me up as well, because I'm in too comfy mode. So, civilians get despawned outside of, like, set ones or, like, set pieces like the person on the left. This is obviously a set piece phone call as well. But you can see now the civilians are spawning in, but you can see ahead of us they're not, which is nice. Spinning the camera around also gets rid of civilians as well, but obviously, you know, try moving forward in a nice straight line when you're spinning the camera around like an idiot. Fight spawn on the right there. Don't speak to that lady there. Speak to that lady later with Tanimura. Yeah. Okay. Starting and you really like it? Yo, nice. It's got a lot of heart. Like, if you've ever heard me talk about Binary Domain, and I'm obviously not going to talk about plot stuff, because it's your usual RGG plot in that it actually gets pretty good, but, like, it's got a lot of heart. It's got so much fucking heart. Like, so much fucking heart. It's got that RGG charm, even though it's, like, it's not a game like a Yakuza game. Like, but it's just got that heart, and you can tell that they tried with it. And again, it's better than Dead Souls. They took what they learned from Dead Souls and made a really good game out of it. It's a shame. I need to... This guy. Thank you. Okay, that's why I had to concentrate on for a second, was finding that guy, because he has 2 HP bars, and also my upgrades. I'm surprised that missed. I'm surprised you grabbed me. Please stop. Thank you. Okay. I'm just gonna hit you ahead of time and then go after you again. I knew it was on one hit because I'd already done like half a combo against him. Cool. Cool, not bad. At the better performance, PS3 or PS4 Tanimura, they're completely different. They're both good in their own ways. It's not a straight situation like David Hayter's better than Kiefer Sutherland in Metal Gear, for instance. Which he is. Mind you, you only hear Kiefer Sutherland like twice throughout the whole fucking game, so you know. I don't like how quickly that QC goes. I really do not. It's every time, and it scares me every bloody time. Okay. Bad chapter, apparently. What? Really? I'm kind of surprised about that. I didn't think I did that badly. I guess I didn't exactly do the rooftop fight greatly, but I didn't think it was that bad. Come on. Come on. In the audio tapes, yeah. I will say that the speech at the end of MGS5 was probably the best bit of Kiefer Sutherland's performance, and it actually was like it was a good speech, but that was about it. Like, that literally was about it. I'm very much somebody that doesn't like when, like, voice actors get replaced, but honestly, I have no problems with new Tanimura. Like, none at all. Visual-wise, I think I prefer old Tanimura, just because I'm so used to the guy, but honestly, I think new Tanimura is pretty good. They're both very different. They're both very, very different. It's my opinion on Kenzen. I haven't played enough of it to make an opinion. That's my opinion. It's a non-answer, but that's my opinion, I'm afraid.
Oh,
I can't believe I actually missed that. Alright, the hold L2 thing is not a thing until Yakuza 5. Of course it isn't. It was gonna happen sooner or later, I'm glad it's here. I don't like you guarding me there, sir. Crap. Zerif, thank you for those. Hope you're doing well tonight. He does stand out in this, you're right. Nice Saigo. Leave me alone, Saigo. There's nothing here that I have to remember in this chapter, right? Other than drinking sake for the final fight. Avoid sub-story. Ah! I actually know what my notes are referring to this time. It's the sub-story outside of Elise. No. Come here. Oh, I didn't expect him to slow down there. Nice. Yeah, isn't it? It again, like Binary Domain is that RGG goodness. Like it's that same cinematography and it's the same kind of stuff that you'd expect the RGG games to employ. Like, I genuinely like BD. It has a lot of heart. It genuinely does. Don't level up in this chapter, do I? Nope. I don't level up again. Me. I think, anyway. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Combo speed. Of course I do. Just not yet. Don't speak to this lady. That's for Tanimura. We need it for Tanimura later. Otherwise we don't have enough EXP. And don't speak to the guy outside the coin lockers. That's Kiryu. Hello, sir. That was a fight spawn on the left. This guy isn't. Sub-story on the right, which I avoided. That's a fight spawn? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we're good. Tenkaichi is always worrying to run down here. Yeah, it does. I actually, like... Alright, qualms about certain vocal performances which you've yet to see arise. There's one English actor who tries to do a very bizarre Asian accent. You'll know. As soon as it fucking happens, you'll know. I do like how, you know, you have kind of different actors doing different accents for the different characters. It just adds flavor. Even if the British guy is voiced by Troy Baker. Who, if I remember rightly, Troy Baker's not British. But it is Troy Baker, so... He can at least put on a good performance. He is voiced by Troy fucking Baker. He's such a fucking punchable character as well. Fuck you, Charlie. I fucking hate Charlie. He's such an ass, but he's an ass that you love to hate. Like, he's one of those. He's just such an ass. He really is. Just you wait though. There's a character coming up who, it's the good shit right there. But yeah, just little stuff like that. Oh, Laura Bailey is a character in the game as well. I think Travis Willingham is Dan. I think. Nice, no fight spawn. Oh. I remember the last run I had a fight spawn down here. It was like, yeah, great. They've actually, I know it was quite a few years ago, so it was before, like, they were... I know it was a couple of years ago, so it was quite a long time before they were all big names, but Binary Domain has some big names in that cast list. Like... You can tell that they went exceptionally ambitious with Binary Domain, and it didn't sell jack shit. And that hurts. Like, that really hurts. Because I genuinely do love Binary Domain. Oh well. Saigo is a good master. Saigo's a very good master. Yeah, it sold nothing. You can tell, like, even with obviously, like, those names, even though they weren't big at the time, you can tell that it did not make money. And it sucks. It definitely feels like it was a RGG title that maybe was a bit more, like, advertised for the West, if you see what I mean. But, like, it just didn't take off in the West, and that sucks. Like, they put a lot of effort into it. It sucks. And that's why the producer laughed when asked if there would ever be a Binary Domain 2. And that still hurts, you know. That still hurts to this day, you know. This one Binary Domain 2, damn it. Hey Diana. There's loads of us who want Binary Domain 2. There's like dozens of us. God damn it. There's dozens of us. God damn this menu delay. Don't hit the start button, it's the X button. So this is the game teaching you about the Cabaret in this game. Which we're going to promptly ignore as many times as we can. I do prefer the Cabaret of the newer games to the older games. I have nothing against the Cabaret in like the older games. I just prefer the one in the newer games. This one just gets a little too management mode for my liking. And obviously the one in the newer games is a lot more involved than just pick out the right dress and accessories, etc. So I do like the Cabaret more in the newer ones, but I still prefer this version of Cabaret than the fill out the 20 hearts usual Cabaret girl experience. That sucks. That's just long and tedious. So I'm glad they mixed that up as well. Again, it's the small things that they mix up. This road looks extra longer than I remember it being in Yakuza 4, and my eyes aren't adjusting. Is that a fight spawn? Oh, good. I just want to make sure this guy in the white jacket wasn't a fight spawn. That's why I wanted to avoid walking into him. I'm sure he wasn't, but like, that's the thing about the older Yakuza games as well, 3, 4, and 5, is that fight spawns blend in exceptionally well. Like, exceptionally well. And I just have to pay attention when going across Cabaret, because I can run into them quite easily. It's like 4 has downtime, but like, there's one on the left there. Again, this is one of the other benefits of despawning civilians, is literally so that you can see where the fight spawns are. Like, this guy isn't one, he's just a normal civilian. There should be one coming up here in front of Komian, most likely. This one on the right. Oh boy. Oh boy. And again, it's an older game, so it follows the old logic of it doesn't matter how many fight spawn aggros you have on you, you can get all of them. So just be a little careful. Remember to get drunk. And also level up drunk. Wait, no, we did that last story. Remember to get drunk! Yeah, that's pretty much it, big no-no. Like, it's like the tiniest bit more involved than that with like training, but it's like, it's just that. It's... At least with like the 0K2 Fist of the North Star Cabaret, you actually, you know, interact with the actual minigame. That's why I like it way more. I don't like that it's my first kick. Because that means he doesn't die. And then I just waste my heat. Where is Gun? What happened to Gun? Did I see Gun? Give Gun. Excuse me. Gun! Shame. I've got an echo here as well. I'm upset. Happened again. I'm upset. Me starting this Cabaret on 0, learn all the hand signals, and then just enjoy it. Like, and then just enjoy it. That's the end of the chapter, by the way. I'm not gonna lose too much time, we are gonna lose time. Second and a half? Yeah, sure. This is where Akiyama's stuff really kicks into high gear. There's a lot of it. Like, Akiyama's, like, the entirety of Akiyama's chapter is this chapter. Like, it took us literally, like, 26 minutes to get through the first three chapters of Akiyama's part. It's now going to take us half an hour for the last one. All of Akiyama's stuff is in this last bit. It's also where the plot gets really good, so, you know. Anytime there's voiced cutscenes like this, it's actually quicker to text mash rather than hold R1X. It's like that in all of the PS3 Yakuzas, which is a shame because in 4 there's a lot of these. Which means that my arm starts to die because I keep having to mash for a very bloody long time. Hey Bazuski, hope you're doing well. Any tips what hostesses to get? Obitarian. That's pretty much it. You can't go wrong with it, just play it and have fun. Like, you can't go wrong with it. You can't fuck it up, if that makes sense. Club? Club. Double check my notes there. When do I level, by the way? Oh, I see. I know where. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But we have to go relatively fast with little fights because we hopefully need this drink to last for a little while. I don't remember if it actually lasts until the set piece. That's a bad fight spawn. Yeah, we gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. There's a fight spawn there as well. And there's 2 sub-stories to our right. So, you know. That guy on the right and this guy here. Which I think I can go close to, but I really don't know. Yeah, I'm facing I can go close to that one. You can't go close to the closer one that we ran past. Because unfortunately, he just drags you in. So this is the game now tutorializing you for a second time on how the Cabaret actually works. We have some money so we can actually like pick out different dresses and stuff. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do some speed tech found by Tapioca. So you're supposed to walk around the club, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the text box, and then we're gonna look at Lily 3 times. What this does is you're supposed to basically get 3 text boxes. And by doing that, standing at the right angle to where there's a text box, you get a new text box each time. So by doing that, you literally skip having to walk around the club. This saves us about probably like 30 seconds each time. Like, that's big. We're gonna have to do this like 6 times. 3 times this time, and then 3 times another time. So honestly, this saves a lot of time. Like, this saves an absolute amount of time. But all of the text boxes are what people want. People want to fuck unicorns, apparently. I'm not king shaming. So basically, when you go back into the room, you can get, like, different dresses and different, like, accessories that can go towards certain parameters. They wanted elegance there, hence why they wanted unicorns. Basically, you know. You know, there's ways you can manipulate it. That guy's dead. Don't worry about him. He's a sub-story. That's a bad fight spawn. Guess we'll just go this way then. Please don't fight spawn outside the entrance. Please don't fight spawn in the entrance. I may have gone the wrong way because your camera is here, and I can't remember if she interrupts me or not. No, we're good. Okay, sweet. Look at that. Oh, it's around the corner. Of course it is. Keep forgetting that. Even though you get taken around to the other side, that's technically the front door. So you have to go there, and then you get brought back over it. Heck. Can I say time again? No. When you going to sleep, by the way, Lugu, because you've been awake all day, haven't you? I wanted to talk to you later about stream stuff, but I'm not going to be done here for like probably like 3.5 hours, honestly. Because we'll be doing Streets of Cabaret after we're done with this run. We'll be checking it out. I hear it's pretty short, so it probably shouldn't take too long. Right, so check jacket, lighters. That's definitely the lighters video game. I don't know why the blood hitbox is bigger than the lighters, but okay. The blood is the only thing that you don't need to look at in the room, and I'm fairly certain you all saw me looking at the lighters. Just maybe? Alright, back to the office. Let's go finance down by 2. Let's go. Like, I was 100% looking at those lighters, thank you very much. I'm upset. There can be fight spawns up here. If you ever see me, like, bring my camera up like this, I am literally looking for fight spawns. There's basically, like, a couple of places that are, if you get a fight spawn there, you're in big trouble. Hence why I want to look ahead of time. So you'll probably sleep just as I'm finishing. Excellent. That's not useful. God damn it. It was just a follow-up on what we were talking about the other day. So yeah. A whole bunch of cutscenes. Hannah got attacked. Kido got kidnapped, and they took our accounting book, our client registry as well. So we gotta chase Midori Irikawa. So first of all, here he is! It's the main man himself, it's Mac. Mac is back. So this, obviously Mac again is your revelation teacher in this game. Got some bad news if you've never seen the Yakuza 4 speedrun.
Yeah!
Yes. I'm afraid I've got bad news, Mac. So this is how we do a revelation in this game. We speak to Mac and we don't do the revelation.
Yeah!
Sucks. Summon Seraph in your stead. You're official ambassador for the day. I don't think he can help. Because of his internet. Okay, Theatre Square? Theatre Square. Let's head on over to Theatre Square. I'm glad I remembered because I didn't actually remember. And we want the top option to the guy in Theatre Square. Let's fight someone on the right. Excuse me. Let's go. So you want to say the top option. If you don't say the top option, if you say the bottom option, you got to fight those 3 over there. And then you've got to go to the front of Theatre Square. Whereas this way, by doing the top option, we can just go straight over here. And then go down here. Straight to where we need to go. Hi there. So, a bunch of dudes taking over their place in the underground theater. So we're gonna go and clear them out and get Kido and our client registry back. Should not be walking through this bit. It's a bit slow. So obviously all the invisible walls and stuff. Okay. It's your ambassador's problem. You're not wrong. You are definitely not wrong. I don't think Eli is going to be there at the time either, which sucks. I don't know what a hexo even is. Never heard of it. Combo speed boost, not damage. Right, I have to get a level up first, don't I? Yeah, now I remember. I don't like that Akiyama locked onto that guy even after death. Oh, I hit the wall, so he went down instantly. Again, I really don't like that Akiyama just locks onto one guy. There it is. Okay, now I can get myself combo speed boost and knockdown evasion. Bottom attack. Lovely jolly. Fragile door. The heck was playing Terraria, so he's cool. Wow. Wow. Nothing else to this, is it? No, it's just the set piece. I just gotta remember which bits to run forward on. And then obviously the Midori Irikawa fight. Is this the one where I have to take care of all the enemy? No, it isn't. Get out of my way. This is the one I was trying to remember the entire time, because you run in here and then these guys. Yeah. There it is. There it is. I remember the guy in the purple is the pain in the backside for this fight. Don't ask what my movement there was, but it somehow worked out, I guess. That was rough. Hey, Voice. Thank you for the luck. Appreciate it. This is just a derust. It's not a me being serious attempt. I just needed to do a run tonight where I wasn't like stressing myself out over time and stuff, because I've got stuff that I need to do tonight, and I don't exactly have like that much time, which is why I chose the run that could potentially have like 20 minutes of resets at the end of the game. Didn't mean to do that, but... Oh, that bin, though. Wow. Hey. Can I do the heat move, please? No? Alright. I'll just kick him instead, then. That works for me, I guess. Oh, I forgot about that. Pole. You're not a pole. I wanted the thing on the floor. Thank you very much. Please move out of my way. Thank you. Oh, there's one next to him. I should have grabbed that instead. Oh, hi. That one guy that just went down in the background. Yep. I was not expecting him to get grabbed. Cool. this work if I do this? Oh. Find out. Goodbye, large man, so far. Probably should have just done normal attacks, honestly. That's him. Alright, last one. Last one against all the large lads. Little Dr. Minamida. Heresy. Oh. You're in the wrong Yakuza game, bud. Nice, good shot. Right. Now let's see how I fuck this fight up, shall we? Bloody Midori Irikawa. Damned if I remember how to do this fight. Other than keep gun for final. Oh right, I get shot. That's how I do this fight. Shoot me, damn it. Fuck you. My gun's gonna be in the corner. Just need to remember that. Isn't that the corner he spawns in? That's a problem. That's a problem. You're alive! Interesting. And then Midori Irikawa finds a bloody chainsaw, because why not? This is the sturdiest golf club you've ever seen. No. Cool. So now it's go finance stuff. The chase. No, not the chase yet. It's the next. Right, it's the next bloody cabaret. And then it's the chase stuff. Gotcha. Okay. I do like Akiyama's stuff though. Akiyama's stuff is pretty fun. And there's not that much downtime with Akiyama's part. Akiyama's at the very least. I remember what's coming, and at least it's better than 5. I'll give it credit for that. Oh, fuck. Oi. Oi. I had to go this way. He was in the way. Oi. Stop oiing me. Leave me be. Causing me to lose time, damn it. And we're off. We just came back here for one text box and then we leave. Just to advance time. Oi. Hopefully Oi is still not outside here. I don't think he can be. I don't think they can spawn here. If they could, that would be terrible. He can though. Oh god. I don't know how that fight spawn didn't see me, but you know, we just got insanely lucky. Anybody there? Yes. Fair enough, I'll go this way then. Should probably be going this way anyway, but fair enough, I will 100% go this way. Sub-story. Ay. Alright, so you saw what we did last time. We're going to do exactly the same this time. This guy now teaches us about, like, training and stuff. You can raise the different hostesses' parameters by doing training. For Lily, it doesn't matter. She's not going to get anybody, so we're going to go until we get the text box and then miss her dialogue trigger. Hello? Hello? It's not that hard. Just randomly miss her dialogue box. Sure. We're just gonna do this 3 times. Favorite playable character in Yakuza 4? Casually Akiyama or Kiryu. Speedrun wise, probably Tanimura. Probably Tanimura speedrun wise. You don't, like, get much in regards to, like, moves and stuff on Tanimura in the speedrun, but the stuff that you do get is, like, more varied than most of the other characters. Kiryu is just Kiryu. Like, you've been playing Kiryu for, like, 4 games at this point. Like, you know what Kiryu's about. He's got nothing special that's new or anything like that. So he still plays well, but he's still just Kiryu. I like Akiyama a bit more in this. Although I will say that the fighting in Yakuza 5 for every character is way better. But I like Tanimura. Tanimura has a couple of, like, heat actions that take a little bit of time, but, like, they're all good. That's a fight spawn. Oi. God, Tenkaichi and its multiple fight spawns. Just leave us alone, damn it. Cool. Yeah, Kiryu being Kiryu is not a bad thing. Kiryu being Kiryu is not a bad thing in the slightest. But, yeah. But Tanimura's parry is very interesting. I think it adds a lot. I think it adds a hell of a lot. I think what Tanimura needs is less heat moves and more free-flowing stuff. I'd love to see in the Dragon Engine a combination of Tanimura and Yagami from Judgment, where you can still have, like, the police moves and the arm blocking and the arm barring in Tanimura's repertoire, but you could definitely mix that in with less heat moves and have that to be more in his actual, like, upgradable path of combos, you know? I genuinely think that, like, a free-flowing Tanimura in the Dragon Engine could be a very special thing if done right. It could easily go horribly wrong, but I think that if done right, I think that a free-flowing Tanimura would be very, very fun. Like, very, very fun. So that's just a personal thing that I'd love to see in the future. Like, I'd love to see Tanimura in, say, Judgment 2, for example, and have him as, like, a second playable character. Like, I don't know if they'd have Kimitaku back again, because obviously Kimitaku and his license fee is probably very expensive, considering, you know, they couldn't get the karaoke rights for him to do any karaoke. But if they had to do a Judgment 2 and carry it on with a new character, I would not say no to Tanimura. I wouldn't say no to Tanimura and Kaito. Like, have them as the playable characters. That would be interesting. I wouldn't mind that. And you'd get the Judgment, like, buddy cop Yakuza, like, relationship dealio that you had earlier. So we got stuck. And this is just saying you can come back to the club to do hostesses from now on. That's basically the starting point for it. And you can see all the NPCs, look, and then you can see ahead of us now there's none, apart from the fight spawn on the right. That's the power of these remasters, is that casually, they put on a lot more NPCs in this game. And in 3 and 5 as well. Speedrun-wise, that's bad for us, but casually, it's really nice. Like, they actually do take advantage of the fact that, you know, it's running on better hardware and not just for, you know, 60 FPS, stable FPS, Yakuza 5, I'm looking at you, and obviously 1080p plus resolution. Like, there's a lot of nice, like, little back-end upgrades in these remasters. Yakuza does need more Hana. It's a shame that Hana's 2 big games, essentially, is for an Ishin. An Ishin, it's not even technically Hana, it's somebody else. It's a famous historical figure. Like, it's still the Hana we know and love, but it's still not Hana. Like, you know? I'd take Akiyama as well in a spin-off game. I would love to play as Akiyama in the Dragon Engine. I think there's a lot of the Yakuza protagonists that would actually benefit quite nicely from free-flowing combat in the Dragon Engine. I think if you had Saejima, can you imagine Saejima with all of his power moves in the Dragon Engine? Because the Dragon Engine is really good for, like, multi-person combat. Can you imagine Saejima just picking people up and just chucking them around in the Dragon Engine? Just, like, not even as, like, heat moves, but just free-flowing in his combos as his strong attacks, or, like, one of his upgradable, you know, light strong into throw. Just imagine that. Like, Saejima in the Dragon Engine would be insanely good fun. At least that's what I feel. Same with Akiyama. I think Akiyama more free-flowing as well in the Dragon Engine would be really cool. I basically just want to see playable older protagonists in the Dragon Engine, because I do think the Dragon Engine does multi-person combat way better. But I would love to see that. Sora Fight's one over here, that's why I'm just paying attention to the game real quick. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, Hana was in Dead Cells, that's true. That's true. How could I forget Dead Cells? We'll cut through the Millennium Tower for no fights. I say the Millennium Tower, it's technically the Cabaret Theater. So it's not just yet, but it is. There's a locker key to the right here, which is the spicy knife. We'll be grabbing that later on, when we get a character that actually needs that to survive and isn't Akiyama. Please don't attack me, sir. I saw you there. And this is the end of the chapter. Beautiful. How are we doing? 3 minutes? Doable. Very doable. Right. You can mess up once in this fight, which is nice. Saejima would be hilarious in the Dragon Engine, you know. The ragdolls and everything would be just stunning. Like. So we're gonna try and get Minami into a corner if possible. Basically somewhere we can get him stuck and not let him up at all. Do a couple of these for good measure at points. That's bad. This is what you don't want to see twice, because then he'll go into his next phase. What the hell, Akiyama? Nice counter. That's bad. This is the corner that I want him in, but I just need him to stay down. Akiyama, I don't know where you're aiming, friend, but it's not there. My angle is really bad. Look at that. That's what you're after. Make sure you do one of these. It upgraded! Nice timing. Kinda. That's not good. Please kick him. Thank you. I don't care if it's the heat either. Just want that fight over. So he was about to... I did not want to do that. So he was about to go into his field of heat, which would have obviously lost us a lot of time. I did not want to do the follow-up there. That was kind of terrible. Either way, nice time save. Alright, we're getting uncomfy. Here we go. Here comes the bad part. Here comes the rough part. I genuinely feel that Saejima plays way better in 5. Like, I have no problems with him in 4, I just think he plays way better in 5. This is the... Right, I've forgotten how to fight with Saejima. Excellent. My notes aren't helping me out here. Hold triangle after square combo tutorial. Cool. Sure. Yeah, I kind of messed up his positioning in the corner. I had him in the, like, you saw what I was going for there. I had him in the good corner once, and then I dropped him. I managed to get him back in there, but then I dropped him towards the end again. I kind of got scared when he got up for the second time. Because that can happen. And again, you don't want to feel the heat, because any feel the heat in this game costs you, like... It basically costs you a hell of a lot of time. Yeah, this is what we do first. And we just take care of everybody else afterwards. Come here. The nice thing about, again, Yakuza 4... I'm gonna grab this for safety. The nice thing about Yakuza 4 is that you don't have to do any of its tutorials. Thanks, Yakuza 4. Appreciate it. It's like every other Yakuza game, you have to do the tutorials, and some of them you can skip early, some of them you can't. Yakuza 4 is just like, no, you just carry on, you do what you want. I have no end of respect for Yakuza 4 because of that. Do respect that a lot. Hey, Rosetta. Before almost won the... Oh god, I don't remember the order here. Oh no. Notes, please help me. My notes literally have asterisks that have the word sort this out on it. Well, piss. I remember it's Akiyama first, and then it's the guy in the top right corner. And then I don't remember. Oh no. Guy near Hamazaki, smoke guy, farm guy. Farm guy. What? Oh, the Ho guy. Now I remember. PS2 Yakuza 1? Yeah. Yeah. I still have a soft spot for the OG Yakuza games. I would never tell people to play them as their first experience, because fuck that. They're still really nice to kind of... They're still really nice to kind of experience. The trouble that you have as well with, obviously, OG Yakuza 1 is its insane load times for literally everything. Like, I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The 30 seconds to load up, like, the fight logo for the next 30 seconds to load up the fight, and then you have the fight itself, and then you have another 30 to 45 seconds to load back into the map. It's like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Yeah, we did reach the community challenge of the OG 1 and 2 speedruns. I want to learn one of them this week before we do our casual 0 to 6 all cutscene playthrough next week. I missed that hit. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. I don't level up till the set piece, do I? No. Oh yeah, we barely learn anything with Saejima first off. I forgot about that. Kamiyama, I bought you your chain. Yeah, I wished we got the HD collection as well. I'd still like OG 1 and 2. I still think that, especially OG 2, is worth experiencing. It's this guy first. Damn it, my fucking notes are wrong. It said speak to the guy on the right. And now you. I remember where I am now. Yeah, 1+2, the HD one from Japan. The original 1 and 2, not Kiwami 1 and 2, which, I mean, you saw me do K2 yesterday, so definitely not talking about that one. But yeah, I'm hoping to do at least... Wait. Was that not yours? Oh, the lighter, you idiot. Because it spawns here now once you've got that and speak to him. forgot. As I said, I'm hoping to do at least one of them this week, because beginning next Friday, we will be doing all cutscene percents for Yakuza 0 on next Friday. Day off the next day, K1 the day after that, day off, K2, day off, 3, day off, 4, day off, 5, day off, 6, day off, and then we'll be 4 days away from LAD. That's the plan. I'll be playing LAD on PC, but I do have the PS4 limited edition ordered, the Pix and Love one. I don't like that he guarded that. I should have gone after this guy first. Oh. I actually accidentally, I still think I have a normal edition ordered as well on PS4, which I really should cancel. Keep forgetting about that. Very much keep forgetting about that. Alright, Kamiyama, then back to Hamazaki, and then in the corner. We're looking forward to it. We're obviously not looking at, I'm obviously personally not looking at anything to do with LAD. The only things I know about LAD are obviously the genre change, because I've played the Japanese demo. So that's pretty much the only bit of it that I've actually played. And then I've unfortunately been spoiled on a couple of returning characters, thanks to people in chat not keeping their mouth shut. Which sucks. Would have been cool, but oh well, I guess. Life of a streamer. Go down. No level up. I did not want to hit you, Saito. I mean, I do, just not yet. Because one of these guys will give me a level up. Two of these guys, Koff, will give me a level up. Mine, Saito. Not that guy. There it is. Now I get you and you. That's it. But like I won't be like talking about like the Yakuza 7 stuff that got spoiled for me, because I know there's people in here who don't want to know anything, much like myself, so yeah. Just a shame is all. That's the one. That's how you do it. That's the bounce. I knew there was a method to this combat I was forgetting. But yeah, the Pix and Love, like Sonic Kick is saying, the Pix and Love version, the limited edition that has the, is it the lithographs and stuff like that? That is available on their website. It does have international shipping. Can confirm because I believe they're based in France and I am the UK. So, that's safe just in case. If that is something I do like, kind of like about Saijima's part, is that Saijima's opening part in this game is actually really bloody hard. Like, this set piece, when you play through the game casually, you barely had a chance to play as Saijima before. Well, you haven't. And literally, like, Akiyama himself plays, like, very differently to Kiryu. And then you've got this guy that plays very differently. And he's a lot slower and a lot more tougher, and you obviously use a lot more, like, charge attacks. And that's actually really hard to get adjusted to when you play this for the first time. Like, and Saijima's first two chapters ask a hell of a lot from you. Like, you have no place to go and get healing items. You can only pick up the healing items that are in the set piece, for example. I don't want to see his feel the heat under any circumstances. Which is gonna happen if I hit him again. So I'm trying to grab him to stop that. Saito? I see we're aggressive today. Oh, okay, that's not good. Alright, well, I'm probably just gonna see it anyway. So hit him with that. I don't know what's going on with my aiming right now. It's terrible. And this is you can skip this. This is why I wanted to skip this, because look how long this takes. Oh dear. Right. I'll level up on the roof, correct? Yeah. Combo speed and essence of finishing. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Like, genuinely terrible. Check his body for the key, don't forget. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Nice free healing item, at least. I'm fairly certain they positioned that on the actual thing on purpose. Sniper roof. Combo speed, essence of finishing. Sure? Yeah. Oh, right, I remember what's gonna happen. Actually, I wonder... No, because we don't have any upgrade ores for that, do we? So I'm gonna wonder whether getting essence of finisher for Saito would have been good, but no, you don't actually have the experience for it. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, and Hamazaki. Let your redemption arc begin. Yeah, some of the licensed tracks, like the actual song tracks, are like region locked on Spotify. It's the exact same reason, most likely, that we never got them like during the games, as well as that obviously licensing costs for those songs just isn't worth it, and they'd have to negotiate the rights to those songs, like obviously in the West. Please no grenade. I did ask nicely. Now I'm gonna get shot. Man. I wonder why it's dodge rolling me towards enemies. I really wish it wouldn't. Because I'm not holding lock on. I'm just rolling forward and it just takes me towards the enemies for some reason. Saijima, please. Alright, so this seems to be an error. Who knows? I'm glad we're getting more of the, I'm gonna get grenaded now. Thanks. Well, thank you for doing that, because it actually gets me out of the stun animation a little quicker. I hate this set piece so much. Heck is playing TF2 now, I'm not surprised. I'd be more surprised if Heck wasn't playing Team Fortress 2, honestly. Imagine me going the right way in here for once. Actually unbelievable. Let's just take care of everybody. Yup. Right. Come over here. Let's take you into everybody. Thank you. Boy, this is not going well, huh? Sword good? Sword okay. Very slow, but has good arc, I guess. Good damage. Have sword. I should just get him. Sword is okay if you can get it early, I guess. Dodge rolled in front of the thing. Where's the door? Alright. Gone. Strong. Ah, gotcha. Wait, really? I feel like my notes are lying to me. We'll see, I guess. Thank you for gun. How did I miss? What? Get out of here. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is not going well. Missed! No! Get out of here, Saito. Alright, not too bad. Wow, I have lost. I'm losing a minute on this split. That's not great. I lost 47 seconds. Nice. Nice. That doesn't feel good. Alright. We're still ahead, but only by 20 seconds. Damn it. Yeah, I know. My Saijima is terrible. I need to practice my Saijima. Either way, when I was saying earlier about, like, how kind of ridiculous Saijima's, like, early part is, like, so you've gone through, like, one big long set piece with Saijima. No chance to get healing items. And then Saijima winds up on a certain person's beach. And this is kind of why I wish there wasn't, like, an epilogue to Yakuza 3. I understand why there was, and, like, they wouldn't be able to keep, like, Kiryu out of the marketing for this game, considering he's a playable character. That'd be some Hideo Kojima-esque stuff. But going from a brand new character with a playstyle the likes you've never played before to a big long set piece where you can't get healing items beforehand, you're going to get the healing items inside of the actual set piece itself, to this. Like, there's something strangely sadistic about that. And the thing with this is, he has the tiger drop. This isn't a Kiryu that's, like, kind of weak or going easy on you. It's a Kiryu that has the goddamn tiger drop. It's such a cool fight. I absolutely love this fight. You're expected to win it. I remember when I got here casually the first time I ever played this game, and spent a very long time struggling. I don't like the fact I can't do my heat move. I'm gonna need you to go on the ground again, Kiryu. Thanks. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Which one didn't I learn? Fuck. You know what? That's why I also lost. Speed boost. This is a finisher. See, when he goes into his heat mode, it's very hard to then actually deal with Kiryu. He breaks out of your throws, so you can't throw him on the ground. Bad fight. I'm losing so much time on this split. Yeah, I forgot to level up. I'm just gonna fail. Thanks. Just get me out of this fight quicker. I should skip feel the heat. I did that to actually skip feel the heat. There goes the time loss. Oh my god. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, my Saijima is bad. Just simple as that, my Saijima is bad. Ah, I can't believe I forgot to get the important upgrades. Hey, where's my next upgrade for Saijima? There isn't one. Good. Thank goodness for that. Don't have to worry about it. Alright, so, over the course of the last 2 chapters, we've lost 2 minutes. Good. Good. This is not going well. I don't get any of this, right? No, I don't. Cool. It's just hammer time. Cool. Right, so we need to go to... Is it free? It's free. We need to go over to the old Hoopo over here. Please, thank you. I'm going to be grabbing a couple of things. Hello? Hello? Where's the door? First of all, 3 normal Taraners. Boy, I have a lot of healing items at this point. And a sake. Inventory space could be a problem. Remember that. East Park. East Park. Off we go. Yeah. That's not even the worst one. If you think that's the one I'm referring to, boy, you in for a surprise. You are in for a big surprise. Like, despite that, I still like Binary Domain. I understand like what it was trying to do. It just these days comes off as very not great. That's Pink Street. That's Pink Street. But I do love Binary Domain. I love Binary Domain a lot. Homeless dude. Speak to homeless dude. I can do that. Who's after homeless dude? Pink Street entrance. Wait, no, that's where I just went to.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. So this guy, we have to give him some boost. Pretty much almost every Yakuza game, you have to give some alcohol to some folks. So. Do I like Yakuza 7? Never played it. It's not out in the West yet. I'm not playing it until it's out in the West, and I don't want to know anything about it until it's out in the West. That was a fine question to ask, Lugu. It's just I don't want any actual story stuff. But yeah, I literally am waiting for the Western release. Like, there's no point asking me if I like the game until it comes out. It's purged. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm trying to keep, like, the bot is supposed to say a message every 30 minutes to say, please don't talk about Yakuza 7, because I'd like to be as spoiler-free as possible, considering some people have already spoiled quite a few things about it. And unfortunately, the bot is not posting messages anymore. So thanks, bot. I'm tempted to switch to MooBot at some point if it doesn't get fixed, honestly. Now comes the worst chase section of the game. I have nothing against Dirt, but I need those messages to actually get posted. I just smashed Kido into that bike. Do not run backwards. Thank you. You went left. What is your problem? I almost called you Baba. I'm upset. So his pathing is basically considering like where you are, and he stays like in this area, but it's like, yeah, good luck. Kido, I hate you.
Oh, yeah.
That works, apparently. So I couldn't, you might be wondering why during that entire chase I didn't throw the bottle that I had. When Kido is running like that at super high speed where you can't actually catch him, is that it won't hit. The bottle won't hit. And if I forget to pick up the locker key for the stun gun here, the run's over. Glad I remembered that whilst ranting about this bloody chase part. Admin, thank you for the host. Excited to play it? You excited to play it when it comes out in the West? Yeah, same. Yeah, same. I've heard a lot of good things from friends about it, and again, the only thing that I know about it is my time with the Japanese demo, which, you know, it's not the best grasp of like an entire game, so I can't form like a massive opinion on it. But in the hour that I have spent with the Japanese demo, I like what it looks to be bringing to the table. So, yeah. And yeah, less than 30 days. It's, we're like, what, 3 weeks at this point? We're like 3 weeks at this point. Like, it's close. Stun gun. Yeah. I remember to get that. Otherwise, I'd have been very mad at myself. Again, spicy knife on the left. We will not be getting the spicy knife just yet. The spicy knife is being saved for a spicy character. Come on, Kido. Come on, Kido. Hurry your ass up. Wait for him to get over there after all. Yep. Come on, Kido. So, we get to use the same hideout from, obviously, before. Well, not the same hideout, but we get to use the hideout where we fought Midori Irikawa in the last chapter. So, there's some unfortunate parts. I just leave, don't I? Yeah, bye. So there's some unfortunate parts about Saejima section. There's a lot of downtime for Saejima section. There's, in the speedrun, essentially a 7-minute walking period, and if you mess the walking period up, that's it, your run's dead, because you can get thrown back to the start, which sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Which exceptionally sucks. I hate it immensely, because I've had it glitch out on me. It's not fun. Hopefully won't happen, we'll see. Either way, we're going to get introduced to Saejima's master here. If you remember, we got introduced to Saigo with Akiyama. We're about to get introduced to the old man in the sewers for Saejima. And this guy that we are following right now is also our revelation guide for Saejima. He tells you where the revelations are around Kamurocho. Again, we won't be getting any revelations because there's none that are actually that useful for Saejima. Is it this? It's not this chapter, is it? It's the next chapter, right? Yes, it is. It is the next chapter. So you do have to help him. Sometimes when the Yakuza games give you the option to help or not to help, it's a fake option and it forces you to help them anyway. Sometimes you cannot. There's a cutscene in Yakuza 5 that a lot of people probably haven't seen, because and I won't say plot stuff, I'll keep names and stuff redacted. In Yakuza 5, in its third part, on its final chapter, you get the option whether to go ahead with something or not. Now, most people make the assumption, much like here, that because it's very much ingrained in the plot, that you have to do it. No, you don't. And you actually get a different cutscene afterwards because you say no. Like, it actually adds a different cutscene. And then somehow the plot tries to bring everything back together in Yakuza 5 fashion and fails miserably. It's weird. It's basically the show must go on and that's it. It's so weird. Yakuza 5 is just... I love Yakuza 5, but at the same time, Yakuza 5, you. Either way, yeah, either way, it's a lot of the options are fake options and some of them are correct ones. You have to speak to this guy. Then we go back the other way. It's real nice when they give you an option and all of a sudden you can just say no to it and the game actually says, okay, on you go then. Okay, cool. Yeah. Mostly just for us speedrunners, but... And again, that's the downside to speedrunning the Yakuza games, is I don't get to show you all, like, the cool side stuff. That's why, beginning next Friday, we're going to be doing all cutscene runs of 0 to 6, which is basically us watching every single cutscene in the game. We'll also be doing some side stuff as well. We'll be doing karaoke in all the games. That's a fight spawn. Okay, that was lucky. That was very lucky. You can get two types of fight spawns in this. Those like him, where they look at you and they chase after you. Or you can have the ones that you walk past and they'll grab you on the way past. I thought he was the latter. I got very lucky because he didn't see me originally and I thought I was in his field of view when I wasn't. So we did just get lucky that we didn't have to do an optional fight there. That should have been a fight for all intents and purposes. That's a fight spawn. No, it's not. It's the tutorial guy. Every time. He scares me every time. Doesn't fail. I hate him so much. I really hate him so much. But with this... We gotta go and find our way to Purgatory, which is... Wrong way. Is this the one I have to go across the other side of the street for? No, that's 5. I am getting confused with 5. I should be able to go... Should be able to go here? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. There's a sub-story, like, literally at the same place here in Yakuza 5, where you have to go onto, like, the literal other side of the street to dodge it. That's a fight spawn. Which is unfortunate. Hello, sir. See how the fight spawn just stopped and turned around? So here's the other thing about the PS3 Yakuzas, is that, as you see here, cutscenes and stuff don't despawn the fight spawns. That man is still going to be there when we're done with this conversation, so let's just go a little bit further over here to make sure he doesn't actually catch us this time. That becomes problematic in Yakuza 5, where when you come out of a fight, it also doesn't despawn the fight spawns. And there is one part in Yakuza 5 where it can literally stack up to 5 or 6 fight spawns. This is the other reason why Yakuza 5 speedrun is rough and why I don't do it very often, is that if Yakuza 5 decides that you're fucked, you're fucked. Nothing you can do about it. I think the guy in the red is the guy with all the HP. Yes, he is. So, he's getting a fist in the face. Nice and good. Nah, I'm not going to spoil it. I have a rule that I don't talk about the plots of future Yakuza games ahead of the Yakuza that I'm speedrunning. Because I know there's a lot of people in here who are waiting or are playing through the remastered collection, so... Broken stats in Yakuza 0 for Kiryu, Golden Fist in Beast Tree, and in Majima it's just literally Power Surge 1 and 2 for Breakup. You should really watch my run. I don't like telling people you should watch, like, you should watch people's, like, I never like telling people you should watch, like, the world record. If you watch... If you're in the Discord, you'll see in the resources section, I should have linked to a marathon submission video where I go in depth on everything that you should be getting and everything you should be doing. So consider that a video tutorial. It's not ideal. I know some people do written notes better, but I've not had the time to be able to do the written notes for 0. I mean, look, it took like a fucking year and a half for K2's written notes. It took a year and a half for K2's written notes, which a runner whose run I verified yesterday really should have been using instead of their own, because their own notes are, I hate to say it, absolutely terrible. And it's not about just an ease of access into the speedrun. Their route was terrible. I'm broke, by the way. Give me money. So by doing this, you actually get 10,000 yen. We kind of need that. We need that money for purchasing hammers. This recon run looks like a good tutorial as well. Yeah, that's probably actually the closest one as well with the... Ivan. I'm supposed to throw you, but you know, if you're gonna react like this, Ivan, we're gonna have a bad time. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Really? I'm just dropping every single boss inside my section, and that's really bad. How am I, like, losing my lock on? That's the other thing I'm not quite sure what's happening right now. God damn it. I know what's going on with my fighting inside Jima's part so far, but god damn it. I'm actually saving time somehow, I'm not quite sure how. My PB must have been fucking terrible there. Right, so... Interesting thing coming up here. There's not many Yakuza games where you can break past the next story trigger. Yakuza 4 is one of them. you can actually... So what's about to happen is that 7-minute long walking section that I talked about earlier, it's about to happen now. So you can actually skip the trigger for the start of it, which is when you leave this place. It's really simple to do. Other people will easily be able to do... Other people will easily be able to do it as well. Like, even just casually. Like, I literally didn't know about this. I didn't try and practice to find this or anything. I found this when I did my casual playthrough of the remaster. When you're going across this bridge, if you stay along the top wall, the wall to Saijima's right, aka our left, this cutscene doesn't load in. And if this cutscene doesn't load in, you can go straight down the manhole into the sewers, and you can go back to Kamurocho, and none of the police are around. So you can freely waltz around Kamurocho as Saijima in this part. The trouble is, it doesn't load in the story trigger after that one. We've tried a lot of things, and unfortunately, there's nothing that we can use in that bit to speed up, because if we were able to find the next story trigger after this bit, we wouldn't have to go through this 7-minute long walking section, so we could save like 7 minutes. Like, it would be an insane time save if we could find a way to, like, skip all of this. But unfortunately, there's nothing. So, yeah. Genuine shame. Yeah, there's Bright. This is Sadachi. Sadachi of the Sadachi Dojo. We have to go with him to help the dojo, and then we actually just tell him, nah, we're not helping. If you decline, you have to come here anyway. It's here where you actually decline. So, this is the reset point for this next 7-minute long walking section. If you get caught by the police at all, you get dragged back to that spot right there. So we want to make sure that we don't get caught at all, and unfortunately there is a spot where civilians can spawn in and push me into the police, which has happened in previous runs when I've been on PB pace. Early contender for it right there. But we have to go on a very set pathway here. The game won't let us go any other way, so we have to follow where the game wants us to go. The first one takes like 4 minutes, the second one takes like 3 minutes. Although the second one will take a tiny bit more because we actually make a small detour at one point. And speaking of small detours, when we go along the route that we're supposed to take, we meet up with Kamiyama! So Kamiyama, the other Kamiyama, has broken out of the penitentiary as well, and he's here in Kamurocho, and now this is the part where I forget which direction to go. So, hold on a second. It's this way, right? Yeah, it is. Every time, literally every time I forget which way to go there. Okay. Now we want to go into the underground parking lot. I also need to make sure I have enough inventory space when I have a chance. I should do. If ever you see red text like that, that's a revelation. Just wanted to make sure. I need 7 free item slots. I have like 13. We're good. Is it this part I do it or the way back? It's the way back. So I go this way. Yeah. That's right. That's the one. That's the one. So this is the part that has screwed me up before, and I am very, very terrified of. There's a policeman we have to walk past in front of this car park here, and it's going to stop us for a second. Or not, because I moved far away enough. Good. You can get, if you walk too close to the policeman there, you can get a small cutscene saying, you know, don't walk close to the policeman. And you can, basically, because you, in that small cutscene, you can't camera trick down on the floor to despawn civilians, the game will spawn in civilians. And you will literally bump into a civilian, and it will game over you. Had that happen before. Not too impressed with that. Very not too impressed with that. All of this just to go back over here. Reminder, we started in the top left of the map. All of this. And you know what? Hope you're ready, because it's time to do it again. Set backwards this time in a different route. Hey, Minami. I'll be seeing you real soon. Alright. 7 sledgehammers. 7 sledgehammers. Hold on. 7 sledgehammers. 7 sledgehammers. Well, Kido. So this is the finale point for Saijima's part. So we have some time to spare, aka just go in and speak to Kido. There we go. Okay. Okay. We get healed up, thankfully. Kido then tells you the exact route to take, which is just like, I'm never gonna fucking remember that. And we're off. Deadly Premonition Jazz. Deadly Premonition Jazz is better. So you can't go that way to the Millennium Tower, even though it's right there. There's a policeman in the way. We're now going to go into the building of the Millennium Tower from behind. If only this was the Dragon Engine games with the entrance there. Would be nice. That way, that way, that way. Always go the wrong way here. But this time we don't have cool jazz to accompany us, so it's literally a 3 to 4 minute quiet walk through the city. Just off we go. Policeman's still here, by the way. As long as you stay to the right hand side there, he shouldn't see you. Shouldn't. This is where we'll go and buy our hammers. Yep. Okay. So we could go in there. Or we could go the wrong way. Go this way. Can't remember if we can skip past stuff, like going down here or not. Either way, this is where we want to go to. In this lovely weapon shop here, we're here to buy, once again, 7 sledgehammers. Where are your sledgehammers? Left with 160 yen. I'm fairly certain there is a way to leave here quicker to get to the middle. I don't remember where. I don't think it's here. So I think I'm making a mistake here, but let's find out. Yeah. Not there. I know the dots on the minimap the way we came, but I'm very certain you can go a different way. I'm fairly certain you can actually go a different way. I think it's actually over here by Tenkaichi, isn't it? Because we go down into the underground. There's or I might be getting confused with something else. Tanimura? Maybe. I might be getting very confused with Tanimura, because I can't go that way either. Yeah, I'm getting confused with Tanimura. Well, shit. Oh well. That's where we come down with Tanimura. I'm like fairly certain of that. Let's come across that. Although my marker has now disappeared off my map. Wonderful. Wonderful. Imagine getting lost in, there it is, Saijima section. I guess I could have come out the other one by the looks of things. Yeah, I could have. Oh. Let's go this way then. We go down the sewers. Because the sewers take you right outside the Millennium Tower. One of these days I won't get lost with Saijima. I need to save 2 sledgehammers. Understood. Brings us in front of the Millennium Tower. Told you I'd be seeing you again soon, Minami.
What?
Alright, so here's the use of those sledgehammers. Gonna go into is items. Again, it's the items in the old games, and we're gonna be equipping all of our sledgehammers and going nuts with them. Hello, everybody. On the ground, unfortunately. We have to make sure we save at least 2 sledgehammers in this part. I kind of get feared every time we bring out a sledgehammer as well. I don't want to use heat move, thanks. Only the 2 left, so I'm just gonna hit them manually. Try and save some of my sledgehammer hits. Crush hammers, please! Just gonna put these 2 on so I know I've got 2 left over. Obviously, better to hit as many multiple enemies as you can. One sledgehammer for these 3, and then it's the 2 bosses. So, now I'm going to equip my sledgehammers so that I know that I'm good for the 2 sledgehammers that I need. Come here. You actually dodged. Unbelievable. I'll do it, I suppose. That's why I don't want to do it, it's because it's long. It's very, very long. It's okay against bosses, though. So, Minami. See if we can get this right. I need to get my timing right on this. Okay, good fight. Good fight, and then one more. One more. Also, Majima's weirdly fluorescent tattoo in this scene. Look at it, it's just burning.
安心したわ。まだ体はダブついてないよや。25年間無所で毎日鍛えられとったわ。のうのうと暮らしとったお前とは違う。それじゃ、こっちも手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。望むところへ。行くで。兄弟。
Touch stub. It's with fluorescent ink so you can glow in the dark. That'd be the kind of thing I would expect Majima to do. Wow, what happened in my fucking PB here? Holy shit. What did we say about not talking about Yakuza 7 stuff? I'm not sure if I'm going to rescind that ban, because I'm actually rather mad about that. Thank you very much. It's like, you literally tell these people, like, not 10 minutes ago, don't fucking talk about Yakuza 7, and then someone comes along with a big fucking character spoiler. What's your fucking problem? Like... I don't think I'll rescind that. People can't learn to keep their mouth shut, especially after being told in no uncertain terms and circumstances. Like... It's literally less than a month. Shut the fuck up. I've asked politely multiple times, even in this stream, to just shut the fuck up. Christ. It's literally spoiling and ruining someone's enjoyment of their first playthrough of the game. Like... And I'm sure you'll come back and say, oh, I just didn't think about it. Well then, there's no guarantee that you won't just not think about it the next time. And the time after that. And the time after that. Christ almighty. Alright, 14 Taraners this time. So I have to save some inventory space. New Tanimura. So, I would recommend not coming to me and asking for an unban for a while, because... no. Genuinely upset. Alright, 14 Taraners, 2 sake. Is it 2 sake? It's not. No, it's not. It's 4. This is where my notes were wrong. That's right. Yeah, that's 18. That's right. Now I remember. There's a break coming up in... oh, fuck. Next chapter? There's a break coming up in either the next chapter or the chapter afterwards. There's like a 4-minute long walking segment. It's the only breakpoint we have in the run. Go over to episode pawn ahead of time. Grab a fake paper plate. I will probably not be changing my split fonts. Just, like... I have ideas for what I want to do in regards to the stream in order to make, like, my splits look better, because I know it's not easy to read on the side of the screen, but I'm not going to be changing my font stuff. That's why today is going to be a shorter stream, is because I literally just want to... I literally just want to have some time after stream to set some stuff up. Because it's going to take a while. But you need... basically, you have 2 options here to either play Mahjong against this guy, which I love Mahjong and I wish it was quick, but it's not, or get him 2 silver plates. So, it doesn't matter, you can buy 2 fake silver plates from Embassy Pawn, that's why this game has fake silver plates, it's for that guy. It's like a get out of jail free card for people who don't actually want to play Mahjong. There was a very specific method of attacking this guy. Wasn't there? Where are we? Oh yeah, it was just literally that. Huh. Yeah, it was literally just that. This is like the easiest fight in the game. It's like hilariously easy. Genuinely easy. It's good old mister, try and hit me! Four strong. Easiest fight in the game. Literally the easiest fight in the game. That's all you gotta do. Nice and good. Cool. We get teleported over to Fit Square. Which one is that? Hole there? Oh, I know which one. I know which one. Right, I remember. It's not the one we used earlier. It's that one that's to our right. That one. So literally just full light. Full light. Works for me. On, fella. Over towards there. Or don't give me the option. That also works, I suppose. I don't know why it doesn't give you the option to do the heat move sometimes. That's close enough. Right, now we talk to the lady over here. That's right. Oh yeah, and this is a side part of Tanimura's story where you can help out the Cabaret guard here, but nope. Not in the speedrun. So the one we have to go in via the south part, isn't it? Speak to you for experience and a level up. Or at least we get enough experience to level up later. Spicy knife. Spicy knife. Spicy knife. Almost forgot the spicy knife. Go in here. Lock the gate. Spicy knife. Spicy knife. And then we go to Little Asia, correct? Yes. Yes, we do the other stuff in Chapter 2. That's right. Oh, did we get that in the next fight? I thought we got that later. Interesting. I genuinely thought we got that later. Huh. I guess not. We fire quest exit. Drink sake. Sure. Is that actually one of the sake parts? I guess it is. Yeah, because then I guess it does work for the docks as well. I have to remember which fights I can run past here. I can't remember. Hey, Kozak. Hope you're doing well tonight. Right, now we leave. Right? I don't speak to an NPC, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Cool. Leave via the west exit. We gotta go south down Kamurocho. That sub-story there is a long sub-story that leads you into another sub-story that can give you 3 million, which I really wish we could have routed in if it was fast enough, but it's not. Because, ironically enough, the amount of money we need in this speedrun is 3 million. The nice thing about the police here is they're not after Tanimura, because we are a policeman, so we don't have to worry about avoiding them, unlike Saijima. They won't help with fights, though. They'll be like fight spawns, they'll be just like, ah, we don't care. Welcome back, Luger. We had somebody spoil Yakuza 7 again. Would you fucking believe it? 'Cause I sure as shit would. Yeah, they're copying a full ban at the minute. I don't think I'll unban them if they can't keep their mouth shut like that. And especially after 10 minutes of being told, you know, don't talk about Yakuza 7. It's like, come on. Why not? Oh, right, we have to kill one of these guys first. Give me some of that way. And I'll cook this one. Sure. I was hoping that sign would actually, like, put him to give him the kill. How have I actually not? I'm certain I'm supposed to get this as the fight starts. Makes me wonder what I don't have. Because it's clear that I've obviously missed a experience thing somewhere. But I'm certain it's not... I'm certain it's not an NPC. It would be, wouldn't it? I think it's because I didn't finish the guy with the pole like I was supposed to, because in the Yakuza series, finishing fights in different ways gives you different amounts of experience, and I'm fairly certain that I was supposed to have used the fucking pole. God damn it. I think that's why. Either way, it's fine, because the sake here will be utilized. I don't know how close I can get to that, I'm gonna get to it anyway. The sake can be utilized to build up my heat for the next thing. Yeah, I really do, because I get that people who come in here, like, people who come in here don't know, you know, that I don't want people to talk about 7. Like, simple as that. That's why I had the bot. That's why I had the bot with the time message, because people... I don't have to mention it if the bot with the time message says it, you know? But then you get... The bot is broken right now and isn't saying the time message, which really isn't helping. That needs to get sorted. And then literally, if I say it, 10 minutes later, somebody just says it anyway. And it's like I've had somebody argue back in the past about, well, they spoil their stuff on social media. Yeah, I just don't use social media. Like, I can control the flow of information that comes into me via social media. You know? Oh, I wish he hadn't hit me there. That would have been the end of this fight. You know, if I don't want to go on to news websites and I don't want to go on to, like, Twitter and look at, like, specific people, I don't have to. Which is why I ask for the courtesy that people just, you know, have the decency to not say stuff in chat. And it's like, that's why I keep saying it all the time, is that I don't want people to talk about it. I don't want to know about plot stuff. This is one of the most important series to me. And, like... being told, you know, oh, X character is returning ahead of time. I wonder what X character sounds like in the dub. Yeah, fucking great. Thanks a lot. You know? Like, I'm fairly certain that at some point something's gonna get said, like, PR-wise? It's this way, isn't it? Of course. Keep forgetting the markers the other way. Sir. Socially distance yourself from me. Thank you. No, we're going to be checking out Streets of Cabaret after this. Although maybe not now, because I'm in a bad mood. Might check out tomorrow instead. God, you missed the spoiler? That's the other thing as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I really get that close to it, I hate trying to get past this bit. I don't want to get hit by this guy. So here's what you can do, is you can hammer lock on here, and just casually glide. Off you go. Easy peasy. That's the other thing, is that there's other people in here who also haven't played the game, don't want to know jack shit about the game. You know, it's my job as a broadcaster to not spoil you on that stuff as well. You know? That's why I don't like talking about plot stuff of, like, future Yakuza games. There's somebody who is a very long time... I need to kill this guy. I remember I need to kill this guy. A very long time, like, community member in here. Am I missing experience? I'm missing experience. Curious. Well, that's not good. I might die. Am I missing experience? Like, it's my job, like, there's somebody in this community, like, there's a couple of people that have been here for a very long time, and they've said outright, you know, they don't watch my speedruns of 3, 4, and 5, and 6, because they're waiting for them to come to PC. Fair enough, you know? So I have the common courtesy to not talk about the plot stuff of future Yakuza games. Like, in this run, I'm not going to be talking about 5, I'm not going to be talking about 6, other than potential small little gameplay stuff that is only really speedrun relevant. I hate this guy. Because this guy is now going to go into QTE. Oh, I almost had it. I mean, I probably should have got, like, honestly, a mod or 2 more, because Lugo is doing a good job. But, like, all my other mods at the minute, where am I going? Combos. All my other mods at the minute are missing. Combo speed? Combo speed? No, that's next one. That's just that. One of them, their sleep schedule has turned 100% around backwards, which I can't complain about because mine has done exactly the same. One of my mods has Canadian internet, which you might actually think is a negative term. That's how we describe his internet, because he lives in literally the arse end of Canada and doesn't have internet. Hasn't had internet for like 9 months now. It sucks. We just want them to come back and they can't because they just don't have internet. When their parents watch the hockey, they literally have no internet. That's why it's an in-community joke that he has Canadian internet, because it's sadly that bad. It's kind of the same in that if anybody obviously lives in Australia, you know how bad internet is in Australia as well. Like, it's just one of those really shitty things where if one person's using internet, nope. It's like being back in the days of 56k. But worse. Somehow. Somehow worse. Don't know how it's worse, but it is. It's fine asking me, you know, like, if I've played the game. It's speaking about plot stuff that's the problem. Like, I don't mind saying, like, I've said it multiple times, I've played the Japanese demo. That's the only experience for 7 I've had, and it's the only experience for 7 that I want until the game comes out. But I have had, like, 4 or 5 spoilers now at this point, like, in regards to characters and stuff, that would have been so fucking cool to have seen first time around for myself, you know? It's not gonna be a surprise anymore. Like, also, I think the break is in this section, by the way, if I remember rightly. It is. It is, actually. There's like a 4.5 minute long break in this part. Like, pretty much everybody who's been asking questions today has been asking the right kind of questions and not, like, going, you know, are you excited for X part in 7? Wink! God, I can't wait for wink! You know? Like, asking if I've played the game or not. Like, asking if I'm excited for the game. Yeah, that's fine. Like, and I get that people are excited for the game, and I get that it sucks that the game has come out literally, like, months in Japan beforehand. But not everybody has played the Japanese version. I haven't played the Japanese version. I am learning Japanese. It would have been a great idea to use... Well, not necessarily, because the Yakuza games can be kind of, like, kanji heavy. But, like, it would have been a great way to use to, you know, learn kanji. But I haven't played the Japanese version. And I don't want to, despite learning Japanese. I want to wait for the English release so that I can get immersed in it. And I'd like to share my first playthrough with you all of the English version. I'd like to share with you that version, and then you'd be surprised, like, you get my surprise. You get, like, your surprise. We'd all get surprised together. But when people come in and say, like, X character or X plot point, there's no surprise anymore. You know? I might do speedruns, but I also play these games casually. In my collections, there is my collection of playing these games for the first time. My very first playthrough of 6. K2, for instance, where we talked about all the differences between the original version and the remastered version, which I didn't know about because I didn't get the Japanese version. It all ties back into this. And it's like, yeah, there's probably at some point, with said fucking character that got spoiled today, is probably going to have a PR release by RGT Studios and Sega. it is fair game at that point, because, you know, it is, you know, it's their PR that's releasing the info. Like, it's pre-release info. Does it suck? Yeah, it does. But there's nothing that we can do about it. And unfortunately, I follow enough, like, people on Twitter that when that PR comes out, I'm probably gonna see it anyway. Like, I follow enough members of the community that I'm surprised that I haven't already... that I'm surprised I haven't already seen bigger things, honestly. But it's just having the decency. I was supposed to go back to Homeland. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was supposed to do the sub-story. Hold on. It's just having the decency to not spoil it outright for other people. That's the reason why... Like, yes, I do speedruns, but I also do casual playthroughs. I consider myself somebody who entertains as well as does speedruns. It's the reason why, as I've said a couple of times... Can I get it now, actually, by the way? I can. Yo. Let's get that ahead of time. We need this. You have to, even though this is a sub-story here, this is a sub-story that you have to complete at some point during Tanimura's part to progress his story, so I'm doing it now. Don't need those. Don't need those. And yeah, exactly, like, I'm not going to talk about, like, plot points of 5, for example, but there's, like, very big things in the Yakuza games where, like... I mean, okay, we can speak about Yakuza 4, because again, I'm doing a speedrun of Yakuza 4, so you should know and expect that there are going to be plot spoilers in the speedrun that I am playing. If you don't want Yakuza 4 plot spoilers, cover your ears for 10 seconds. If I said the words rubber bullets, you all know exactly what I mean. If you know about rubber bullets beforehand, like, that spoils one of the biggest, like, plot twists of the game. Like... I have to level up here. Wiseman23, thank you for the 2 months, I appreciate it. I'm gonna level up here. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. There it is. I'm looking at the wrong set of notes. This is what I was mentioning earlier when I said my notes aren't exactly formatted properly. I'm not going to use Heat Move on him because he has most of his HP left. I didn't have... Was I supposed to drink sake? I think I was. I was supposed to drink sake. So the reason why I drink sake here is to get enough heat. When you drink sake when you're drunk, you get more heat gain generation. And with Tanimura, obviously, with essence of combos, as you can see here, every end of his combo can be followed up with a heat attack. Hence why the sake here is useful, because it gives you enough heat generation to get the heat in a single combo to do said heat attack. And, you know, finish the enemies off in a fast disposition. Unlike what I just did. And yeah, like Lugu says, it's like anime openings that spoil, like, the entire plot in, like, the opening as well. Like, any shonen anime. Any goddamn shonen anime. I was supposed to taxi. Right? I was supposed to taxi. Yeah, I was supposed to taxi. Oops. Hold on. Where the fuck are my notes right now? I'm all over the place here. I was supposed to get knockback evasion. Hold on. There it is. Exit E. I don't know where I just came from. Oh yeah, because we've got to go up to the top, don't we? Or should I go by a tonfa? Note to self, by tonfa. By tonfa? By tonfa. Make sure you have one free slot. Well, I know I don't. So I need to go and free up a slot. That's why you drink the sake as well, for the free bloody item slot. Remember. I kept predicting plot points in 5. 5! I mean, that's actually kind of amazing, considering 5 is all over the place. Okay. This has been a mess of a chapter, that's for sure. But that's why, like, I can't stop people from saying stuff in chat, obviously, but that's the reason why I don't engage in, like, plot discussion of later games, is because, you know, I know there's people that don't want to know about, like, future games. Throw away. I should have thrown away something else other than that. Oh, well. Never mind. I need that for heat items.
いらっしゃいませ。
I'm here for a steel tonfa. Thanks, friend. There you are. No, no, no. Thanks. Thank you once again. It says once again. It's the first time we've been here. How do I get a van up on the rooftop? A crane. A crane, actually. You have to talk to you have to actually talk to an NPC. Which is what we did. So you do actually see it. Like, it's one of the things in this game that does actually make sense. A van on a roof actually makes sense in this game, genuinely. I want to show all the cool parts. That's the trouble about, like, marketing. Like, that's the trouble with marketing 7, right? It's a turn-based RPG. There's a lot of people that just turn off because you say the words turn-based RPG. Or just turn-based in general.
Yeah, alright.
Like, it doesn't matter if the game is great or what, or that it's a Yakuza game, they hear the words turn-based and they turn off. So obviously with, like, any advertising for 7, it would be all the CG stuff. I'm leaving here, right? No, I'm not. We're supposed to go the other way. It's fine because I can cut through Little Asia this way instead, because I was supposed to go through the, I was supposed to go through the right-hand side to get the locker key, but I have the locker key from my fuck-up earlier, so I guess I'll just enter via this side instead. You know? Sure. It's bit of a bastardized route, but we'll do it anyway. It's fine. Adapt on the fly. That's what speedrunning is, right? There you go. Just adapt. Easy peasy.
Nani?
See, I'm not. I'm somebody that unfortunately remembers literally bloody everything. And I hate it. Like, even if I inadvertently see something, it just sticks in my mind. I hate my head like that. Like, I hate that my memory is like that. My memory has a really, really good... I'm associating it with childhood fucking trauma. Because... like, I obviously remember a lot of, like, what happened to me as a kid. I was severely bullied, even physically. Like, I've got a mark underneath my left shoulder blade where somebody stabbed me with a fucking screwdriver. Like, I remember that shit, and I'm fairly certain because of that shit, my mind now just remembers the most random of stuff. Like, for instance, I'm an anime-only watcher for Attack on Titan. I'm very much looking forward to the final season of Attack on Titan. I've seen an inadvertent manga panel on Twitter, which is now just, yeah, great. Oh no, that goes away. Yes, because you need the full inventory to send that away. I don't need that. Akiyama needs that. Yes, good. I remember. And like, I still remember that. I'm not going to say the plot stuff because, again, it's going to be big when it happens, but I'm never going to forget it. It's something I've been expecting for a while, but to have confirmation of it fucking sucks. 4.5 minute break. I'm going for a shot. I'll be right back.
Tanimura-san.
Plus a fresh drink.
あなたはお父さんの死の真相が知りたいとそうおっしゃってましたね。
ああ、そうだ。俺の親父の死、あれは25年前の上野義治襲撃事件に関係しているんじゃないのか。
私は回りくどい交渉は好きじゃありません。はっきり言いましょう。違います。
違うだと。今さら何を言ってるんだ。俺は柴田が新井に殺された時現場にいたんだ。あんたと柴田が25年前の事件で繋がっていたことは分かってる。親父はあの事件があんたと柴田の仕組んだものだということに気がつき、そのことが原因で殺されたんだ。そうだろ。
確かに谷村さん、あなたのお父さんはあの襲撃事件に柴田、そして私が関係していたことは突き止めていました。25年前のあの事件は私と柴田が描いた絵です。私はあの日のあの時間、冴島大河が一人で襲撃に来ることを知っていた。
ちょっと待て。確か25年前のあの事件、あんたは被害者の一人だったはずだ。どうして生き残ることができたんだ。
だから知っていたと言ったでしょう。私は事前に冴島がどうやって襲撃してくるかも知っていた。
防弾チョッキか。
まあそんなところです。私はあらかじめ備えをしていた。だから助かることができた。それまでです。
つまりあんたは柴田と共
Oh,
謀し
still talking about people getting
自分の
shot.
組織の幹部を抗争に見せかけて殺させる絵を描いた。
Like,
自らが死ぬ可能性があるにもかかわらず。
I know I react real badly. I know I react real badly to when people spoil stuff, but I react badly because I literally say 5 to 10 minutes later, where the fuck have you been, Hexo? That's what I say. I literally say, like, 5 to 10 minutes beforehand, please don't talk about it, and then people just go ahead and spoil it. Like, that's the reason why I get so mad. Like, I can easily forgive people if it's an honest slip or an honest mistake, but when I literally say to people 5 to 10 minutes earlier, please don't talk about it, and they just go ahead and talk about it, like, that's why I get angry. It's like, you're not listening to the streamer. Please listen to the streamer.
だが極道社会ではそれは通じないだ
Like,
ろう。
please be considerate of others. Oh my
だ
god.
からあんたは安子さんを使って
Yes, you did say it was in
柴
TF2,
田
you're
組
not
の
wrong.
関係者を殺させ
Right, I can fix my notes while I'm here, actually.
そういうことか。
まあそういうことですね。
あくまで自分の犯行ではないというつもりか。まあいい。話を戻そう。25年前。
And it's, as again, it's weird. It's like my memory is like really bad. Like that one small manga panel I saw like 7 months ago, I'll never forget. But do I remember what I had for dinner 5 hours ago? Do I bollocks? Wait.
それは何なんだ?
不正です。あなたのお父さんは事件の
Bangers and mash. That's what I had.
警察内部の不正の事実を知ってしまったんですよ。
警察内部
That's what I had.
不正だと。
25年前の事件。あの事件は警察によって捜査されたものだったんです。冴島大河ではない事件の真犯人を隠すためのね。
真犯人だと。
ええ、そうです。あの事件。
Yeah, well, actually, like, it's funny because I think, like, whenever any community does get big, stuff like that does happen. I was very surprised that it never happened with 6. Never happened once. Genuinely never happened once. No one ever talked about, like, the characters in 6. No one ever talked about the plot stuff in 6. Yet we come along to 7 and everybody's jumping the gun and saying X is there, X is this, X is that. Like, I know the community's gotten bigger, but just like, come on. I've praised the Yakuza community in the past for being one of the better communities, for not just straight up spoiling people, you know? Excuse me while I get drunk. Yeah. Oh wait, I don't fight you, I leave. And to bring you a burger? Nice. I wish I had a burger. I'm fat and I'm hungry, and a burger would do real good right about now. Dieting is real hard. Dieting is real fucking hard, let me tell you. You mind? Hey. Could you stop hitting me so fast that I can't actually react? Apparently not. I wouldn't make that assumption. There's plenty of people who have been in the community long enough who would also do that. Do I use the Tonto here? Or is it just for Sugiura? I don't remember. Oh, I use this. Well, dieting, like, you can have whatever you want in a diet, provided that you do your calories right. Oh god, it's the lad. The this lad has no chill. Like, provided that you have proper calorie, like, intake, and you have, like, proper, like, obviously, like, protein, stuff like that. As long as you manage that correctly, you can, like, genuinely eat stuff like burgers and stuff like that. Even fast food burgers. It's just, you have to make sure that, you know, you manage that correctly. Like, I'm on a very, like, my diet that I wanted to go on, that I'm currently on, it's a very strict, like, literally, like, no fast food or anything like that. Straight up, I've been eating newer food because of that, which has been nice. I've been eating healthier food, like, I'm not saying that's the way to do it, because there are some people that just don't get on with vegetables. I'm one of those people. I absolutely hate vegetables, honestly. I really hate vegetables, if I'm being honest. But this diet is helping me to come to terms with them and eat more of them, which is healthier for me in the long term. Like, as long as you do proper exercise and you have proper calorie intake, then you can... A diet can literally work in so many different ways. But it's like... Yeah, it's like... Yeah, hey. But like, yeah, it's like, yeah. It's basically that. It just, the trouble that I have at the minute is, yeah, some people's metabolism is insane. My metabolism used to be good, and then when I needed the hernia surgery, my metabolism disappeared completely, which sucks. I hate these fights. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. No, you're getting the heat move. You are getting the heat move, so... Twice. No, I'm not letting him get up again and guard my everything. I refuse. Yeah, exactly, Zilio. It's exactly that. That's why I went and, like, cut out all the fatty stuff. The trouble that I'm having at the minute is... The trouble that I'm having at the minute with my diet is my bad lifestyle and how it's kind of, like, messed me up. Because for years, I mean, I'm streaming at midnight right now. My sleep schedule at the minute is something akin to... Thanks. Something akin to, 5 to 6 a.m. I go to sleep and then I wake up at like 3, 4. And the trouble with that is that I can't have breakfast because my dinner is in like an hour or two. So because of that, I only get like one proper meal a day, which is really messing up like my actual intake of food and protein and stuff like that. So I really need to fix my sleep schedule to wake up again, like either at like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. again, so that I can have a proper breakfast or lunch, and then have dinner, and then I won't be hungry when it gets to like 6 in the morning and I'm sat here like, God, I'd like a burger. I don't ever act on it, but it's real bad. It's real bad. Look, sincerely, I have so much respect for anybody who has or is also dieting. Like, I fully get it. It sucks. Okay, lad. Okay, lad, you're getting a ton for 2 to the face. Doesn't do much, but... I should probably spicy knife rather than tonfa. I don't like this guy. I forgot what the good way of dealing with him was. I actually did forget what the good way of dealing with him was, but this seems to be working. Not when I miss. I'm fairly certain I have like a little bit of leeway where I can use that tonfa. Oh no! That's good. Okay, that should help. Bad chapter. Bad chapter because I got lost. I was about to get very scared and go, oh god, I forgot to pick up the locker key, but I'm looking in my notes for curious section. So I guess I'm fine. Also, these 2 chapters are like reasonably short. Like, we're only like 10 minutes away from the end of Tanimura section.
Nani?
I got very scared for a second there when I said go to Kotobuki Drugs and get locker key and was like, wait, what? Hold on.
Nani?
Trying to diet to gain weight, it's not easy either. Yeah, some people, I have a friend who, I can't remember what size he is, he's like 6'5". I'm 5'2" for reference, I'm very short, so I get fat really easy these days. I have a friend who's like 6'5". He, no matter what he tries to do, he can't gain weight. And he's literally tried everything. He's tried living on just a diet of fast food, he's tried living on a diet of just like sweets and stuff. He just can't gain weight. And there are some people like that, and like that is genuinely as hard as like trying to lose weight as well. Like there's health complications both for being overweight and for being underweight. Like I don't ever look at someone and go, oh god, I wish I was as thin as you, because you know, anorexia is a real thing. Like genuinely people struggle with different weight sizes. Like I will never ever shame anybody for their weight. I'll never make fun of anybody for their weight. You know, the only reason why I classify like the enemies in these games as like large lads is because they are the larger enemies who do have different movesets. Large lads, I feel, is a better way to say about enemies than calling them, you know, fat guys, because they are the large lads. Like, it's the same in real life. I'd never walk up to someone and go, haha, you're fat, you know? Fuck that. You know, I never ever go to somebody and say, you know, you're super thin, you should eat food, you know? That's, fuck all of that. I go in via the left exit, right? Yeah, I go in via this way. I got lost again. I just run back to Homeland, that's all I do. I got lost somehow. Shouldn't come to anyone and say you're large lad in real life. No, that's just inviting them to punch you in the face. It's the end of the chapter, by the way. I don't know how I lost 2.5 seconds, but you know what? Sure, why not? Fine. Whatever. Like, how?
Like,
That's the other thing I hate as well, is that I finally plucked up the courage to go to the fucking gym. And then 3 days after I signed up for the gym membership, hey, my name is Coronavirus. How are you doing? Cool. Because I'd gotten back into swimming again, because I used to love swimming when I was a kid. Swimming is so good. I love swimming so much, and it was helping with obviously like my lung capacity as well. Like I know I speak a lot and I know I speak non-stop, but my lung capacity has been something that's been somewhat worrying recently. So I was using swimming as like as a method of like getting that back into shape as well. And like, yeah, it was going great. And then, great. Great, the world shuts down. My god, you're a large lad. Please don't drop kick me. I mean, with friends, it depends on how comfortable they are with you and whether they're okay with it. Like, I never just say it to someone random, and if I was saying it to a friend, I would make sure that they were okay with it first. Like, I wouldn't ever just consider people based on their like weight or height. Mostly because I'm also short as shit, so everybody's taller than me anyway. My fucking 16-year-old cousin is taller than me by like a foot. Well, the world's just not fair. It's just not. Oh no, this isn't the tap, it was the fake one. Yeah, I remembered. You didn't get me this time, Yakuza 4. See, I gained weight because of my bloody hernia and I couldn't do exercise for like 2 years. Sucks. Really sucks.
Oh.
You've been going to the gym and eating more, then yep. Yep, you're in the exact same situation as I am. Sucks, doesn't it? Absolutely sucks, doesn't it? Like, it's hard to go to the gym. Like, it really is. It's like, it's hard to sum up that you can feel a lot of anxiety. Even if you think, you know, you're going to the place that the other people are going to for the exact same reasons, there's still a lot of anxiety, you know. What if somebody is negative towards you because of your particular weight? You know, it can happen. I have heard the horror stories of it happening. Most people just want to get on with it themselves, and even then, it's still a daunting thing to go and say, you know, I need help losing weight. Like, Why was the docks the second option? Why was the docks the second option? Why was the golf course the first option? I don't understand the video game. You've screwed me over. My notes don't even say second option. My notes say taxi to docks. I don't want to speak to you. This is Camarocho. Congratulations. Imagine if I didn't have the money for that. Consistently going to the gym and loving it. Yeah. I think it's one of those things that when you go a couple of times, it's one of those things where you just ease into it. But like, it's just taking that first step and going, and I was finally doing that thanks Corona. And it's like at the minute the gyms in the UK are open, but the big thing, and I ask this myself like in general regards to coronavirus, do I trust other people? No. So I'm not going to the gym. Hey look, it's the boat chase, but with a controller that doesn't have drift. Oh my god. I can control the boat! I missed! You mind slowing down, Taniguchi? No, not Taniguchi, Sugiyuchi. I just mixed our names together. That's our OTP ship. Fairly certain I've seen that on Twitter a couple times. My god, I can actually control the boat. Oh my god. That was on me for not tilting enough. Unbelievable. He's coming here. Imagine being able to control the boat section. I might do Yakuza 4 runs. That did sound like I was shipping them, yeah. I'm fairly certain I've seen a ship of these two on Twitter. I must have. Listen, at some point in Yakuza Twitter, you get so deep that you see some ships, let me tell you. I got elliptical 2 dumbbells versus bounds. There's no COVID vaccine. Yeah, for me, I got Ring Fit. Which sounds dumb, but holy shit, Ring Fit has a interesting way of incentivizing you, and just doing Ring Fit every day has helped so much. Like, Ring Fit isn't for serious weight loss, it's for more like toning stuff and like stuff like that. But like, as a method of just keeping myself fit and like as a starting point, it's fantastic. I drink sake here, right? Wait, QT. I drink sake here, right? Sugiyuchi fight. Drink sake. Okay. Can do. Sure.
Oh my god.
I can definitely drink sake. Yo, Ray! Yeah, you get to watch us beat Sugiyuchi with a tonfa because this is apparently super fast. I did that too early. Ugh. Oh, goodness. Why can't I do the heat attack? Thank you. Video game. This is literally the Sugiyuchi fight. This is all we do. You'd think there's a lot of, like, hidden tech to this. Nah, you just hit him with a tonfa. That's all you do. Please don't do the feel heat. Thank you. That's it. That's Sugiyuchi. Speedrunning. Thumbs up. Thank you so much for the raid, Ray. I hope you're doing well tonight. Yo, Viles, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it. What happened in my PB here to lose like a minute here? What is happening? What is actually happening? How do I lose a minute here? I guess the boat. It must have been boat shenanigans. It has to have been boat shenanigans. There's no way it wasn't boat shenanigans. Like, I can actually control the boat now. It's amazing. It's actually amazing. Oh yeah, just to let everybody know as well, by the way, when I do speedruns, I don't talk about plot stuff after the one that I'm running. So I'm not talking about plot stuff of 5, 6, 7, etc, etc. But 0 to 4, fair game. Spin-offs, yeah, fair game. Fair game. I've played everything up to, obviously, 7 myself, but please no 7 talk. Specifically, please no 7 talk. We've had somebody come in here earlier and spoil something very big in regards to 7. Which sucks. It very much sucks, but life of a streamer. Life of a streamer. But I hope you had a good stream, Ray. I hope everybody coming over from Ray's is having a good evening as well. This is a run I've not done in a couple of months, so at the minute, little rusty. I'm surprised that I'm a minute ahead, but I'm using a new DualShock 4, so I can actually control the game now. I don't actually have any stick drift, which is fantastic. And we were just talking about, like, weight loss stuff, because I'm on a heavy diet at the minute, and I'm very hungry. We were talking about burgers. I'd very much like a burger. Hamazaki redemption arc underway. Kiryu stuff. Isn't it? Yeah, it's level up and then double finisher. With Kiryu, we only get one level up in this run? Yeah, it's literally only the one. Kiryu in 4 starts off with pretty much every single, like, upgrade that you actually need, which is great. Taichi in the house again. Sorry, he bought a burger, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. I don't have any weight loss tips after 30 other than make sure you constantly exercise and watch your calorie intake. Because I always say that I'm like 26. I'm not. I'm 33 somehow. I'm old. I don't have proper tips other than watch your calorie intake, make sure you exercise constantly. Try not to snack, like try to make sure you stick on a regimen of like 2 or 3 meals a day. That's the reason why it's like going badly for me at the moment, is that I am unfortunately messing my sleep schedule up and I'm only on 1 proper meal a day. Like, you'd think to yourself that eating more food would be a bad thing, when no, it's more about having a proper, like, calorie, protein intake, etc., etc. Starve, repeat, yeah, all that. Just don't eat for, like, 7 days. Don't recommend that. Do not recommend that. Shrimmer is old. Yeah, I am very old. Oh, yeah, Yakuza 4's plot does go off the rails when we go to the finale. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's no denying that. You can't deny that at all. All I have to say is the word rubber bullets. Like, there you go. Hitting 30 in December? I mean, it all depends on, like, different people. Like, different people's metabolism disappears at different points. My metabolism literally disappeared when I had my major surgery to fix my hernia. Like, I can pinpoint that, because that was the moment it went. It sucks. That's why I have hella respect for anybody who's, like, trying to diet or, like, again, put on weight as well. Like, it goes the other way as well. Like, dieting, losing weight, and putting on weight, like, is surprisingly hard. Like, very surprisingly hard. I don't know what happened to my strong attack. I don't know what's happening to any of my attacks. Also, you'll see something kind of funny with this fight if we get there. Saito, I really wish you didn't have that move still. Can I get a level up, please? So I can start punching Saito. Thank you very much. That's my cell phone. Double finishing blow. Thank you. Alright, Saito. Alright, Saito. Alright, Saito. Alright, Saito. Alright, Saito. Alright, Saito. I've had enough. Oh, I don't know how I missed that. This is not going well. Kiryu's combat in the run of 4 is very similar to his combat in the first half of Freeze Run, so provided I can actually hit Saito here, there we go. In the corner, we're just going to be waiting, doing this, and then keeping him juggled infinitely. That's the plan. Whether that actually comes off or not is another question entirely. I could have done a full combo off that bounce. It's hard to keep him in certain corners because obviously he's going to bounce a bit. So you might be wondering, like, what I'm waiting for there. I'm waiting for his head to slightly go down, and this is where you don't let him up. It's because he has a lot of hyper armor and just guards your everything. And does that. As I said, I'll just let him attack first, and then... But that's basically the infinite, the gist of the infinite, is you want to start with a 2 light strong when he gets up. That move then lets him go down, and at that point, I need to grab healing items. It's this run. It is this run, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on, stop with the grenades. Yakuza 4 and its grenades needs to stop. So, I need money. This run has a literal, and I'm not joking when I say this, a literal 50-50 chance to die in about 15 to 20 minutes time. I wish I was joking about that. It's a literal 50-50 gamble. I need the healing item in here, don't I? Really? Saito? I need that one. Come on. Ignore the weird camera for a second. It'll go back in a second. I need to do this. Grab this. And I let him down the stairs. That's bad. Up you go. So, I need you up the stairs, thanks. There we are. There's the angle. Now watch this. This is the impressive part, where Saito is going to get stuck forever. Slightly lower than I want him at the minute, but essentially, there you go. You can get Saito stuck in midair on these stairs. It is absolutely fantastic. There it is. There's the angle. And because he's at a higher elevation than you, you'll always hit with your strong attacks, so he'll always stay down. There you go. And by doing it at the right time, you can just keep cycling him around it repeatedly. Absolutely beautiful. So if you ever had troubles with Saito, there you go. Just juggle him on those stairs. Nothing to worry about. Nice time save. What happened in my PB there? I have no idea. Oh, it's coming. Oh, no. Oh, it's coming in about 15 minutes. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, there's a couple of reasons why I don't do some of the runs of the older Yakuza games. So, 5 is just a long run, and 5 is a... I'm not going to go into plot details of 5, but gameplay-wise, 5 has an awful set of fight spawns. Like, it's genuinely one of the roughest runs to do, or at least do consistently. And it's just long. There's about 1 hour and 30 minutes in 5's run of pure walking. A to B.
Oh.
That's it. So, not the biggest fan of 5. 4 is a good run. 4 is, at its essence, a very good run. It has 4 different playstyles, which is really cool. All of them are utilized in different ways in the run as well, which makes it even cooler. The downside is the speed tech, because the speed tech is... some of the fights can go very, very wrong very easy. It's one of the hardest to do fight-wise, out of all of them, I'd say. And then you've got the other problem. So, to preface this, Yakuza 3, when we did Yakuza 3's run first, we came up with a route where we bought 13 illegal revolvers. Guess what we're about to do with Kiryu? The exact same. Here's the downside. It's worse in Yakuza 4. In Yakuza 3, there's only a 33... there's probably like a little less, but it's about a 33% chance for the run to die. Yakuza 4, it's 50-50. We're talking straight 50-50. There is no other explanation other than it is 50-50. What we're about to do with Kiryu here, because the chapter is literally only go to the Millennium Tower, we're going to be taking a slight detour, and we're going to be going to Kotobuki Drugs, and we're going to get a locker key. This locker key is going to be a gambling item for roulette. I think you know exactly where this is going. We're going to bet on either 0 or 00. And if we win, run is saved. If we lose, run's over. 3 hours into a speedrun. That is only about 3 hours and 15 minutes long, world record. That's why I don't do 4 that much. It's horrible. It's rough. You can literally just lose the run right here. Like, just if the game decides you're gone, you're gone. Like, that's it. Now, I am going to be making a safety save, obviously. But yeah, if the game decides that's it, it's over, that's it, it's over. Actually, this is the chapter where it happens in. It's not the next chapter, it's this chapter. I forgot. Well, boy, that's fun. I thought it was the next chapter. So, you'll see in a bit. We got a little... oh, no, it's the next chapter. We got a little something to do before then. So, there's our locker key. Thank you very much. You have to move a little bit to the left because the guy at the counter, his hitbox is bigger than the locker key. Because if you put it on the line between 0 and 00, you don't get enough money. Pure and simple as that. We need 3 million yen. We need outright 3 million yen, and if you put it in between, you don't get enough money. It has to be one or the other. Well, Daigo. Missing half the game. Good old Daigo. So, I mentioned him a couple of times on passing. This guy with the blue arrow, he gives you the locker key radar. We were waiting for Kiryu because we will sell it with Kiryu to get the money for gambling. We're going over here. We're going to be getting, whoop, Azura Jewel. And now we go to Ebisu Pawn. We're going to go and sell all of this. This is why we also needed to pick up the healing items in the set piece before. All of this stuff that we've just picked up is not enough to get us to 100k. We need to get 100k. I hate this route with all of my fiber and my being, and yet it does work. It works very well. Also, the good jazz music, of course. For some reason, way quieter than the other jazz music. I'm supposed to go around the other side because there's a locker key, so it takes longer to speak to this guy. Either way, I'm gonna sell... not that. 40,750. We have 750 yen left over. That's how tight the money is at this point. I wonder if my PB was the one that had the mistake where I didn't have enough money. We might have one extra opportunity here if that is the right PB. Let's find out. That's a fight spawn. Okay, good. Wasn't one of those that grabs you from the side, which is nice. So with Yakuza 4, you have two different sets of fight spawns. The ones that run after you, like that one guy who did just run after me. Or you have ones where you walk past them and they'll grab you on the way back, which they suck. They suck because you can't go next to them. But those ones that chase you, you can get pretty close to, which is nice. There's no way of differentiating the two. It's just if you get caught by one, you get caught by one. Now comes this fight. There's no real easy way to do the fight that's about to come up here. We don't have any special speedrun strats outside of pray that one of them doesn't hit you. That's pretty much it. If there's one thing that I feel like Yakuza 4 does very well, it's when all of its characters get together for stuff like this. For as horrific as it is, starting as Saejima and in your second chapter being told, hey, fight Kiryu, who has the Tiger Drop, that's really cool. And then obviously here, you've got two characters that we played as earlier in the game, and the game's going to be like, you're the Dragon of Dojima, go fight them. Stuff like that is really cool. Sell the Zero Jewel, that'll work. Won't have to gamble if I can't gamble. Then I'll just have to do Tanimura's side story for the 3 million and go buy guns with Tanimura. So, here's the other downside to Yakuza 4, and this is dumb. This is real dumb. You may or may not have noticed this when you're playing the game casually, but every weapon on the bottom right has the icons for all the different characters. So, Akiyama, Kiryu, Tanimura, and Saejima. Now, certain characters can only use certain weapons. Despite the fact that we're about to buy 13 illegal guns, only 2 characters can use guns. Kiryu and Saejima. Now, it makes sense for Akiyama not to use guns. Akiyama is a law-abiding citizen. But the guy who uses guns in his profession and uses a gun in a cutscene does not use guns. Why? Because the one person in the finale that would really benefit from using guns is one of the only 2 characters that doesn't want to use guns. I hate it. I hate it so much. I am going after Tanimura first because Tanimura has his parry. Yes, it's much like when you fight Kiryu earlier. Your characters will have their moves, so we really don't want to see. We have to go old-fashioned. Could you all stop? Thanks. But if I do get Akiyama down, this is the problem: is you just gotta deal with the both of them. Oh no, he's angry. That's bad for us. You stay over there, Tanimura, because I really don't want to deal with you right now. Yeah, you stay there. Let's go do that. Because it works. But I really don't want to see Akiyama now go into his heat mode, which he might. Which I don't know if he can together. See, this is the problem now, is Tanimura is just going to dodge everything. The ideal thing would have been to get one of them in this corner. Good. Hey, Akiyama, could you not, like, walk towards me? Oh, that's perfect. If Kiryu would like to aim at Tanimura. This is why it's a pain in the backside. I hate this fight. I'm just bad at this fight, to be honest. Alright, yo. Alright, kick lad. I understand, but please stop. Tanimura's trying to go into his heat phase. I will not let him go into his heat phase. This is fine because it'll take out Tanimura and a fair bit of Akiyama's health. You'd prefer not to see these, but it's fine. This fight is getting out of control anyway. The Tanimura's gone from this, which is good. Akiyama's behind me. Kind of forgot about that. Akiyama on the floor. Thank you. Get punched. There you go. Or kicked. Either way, I don't care much. So, I want you to notice that you can already see next to my split, the timer is going down from -5 minutes. That is because I failed gambling here before. I wish I was joking. I can literally save like a good 4 to 5 minutes if I don't mess up gambling or that fight. But, you know. I'm going to make a safety save. I'm going to make a safety save. Because, oh god, here we go. Alright, chat, this is it. I'm not going in the Colosseum because you get cutscenes in there. Chat, I want you to put into chat either 0 or 00. Place your bets now. The last 2 times that I have used chat, it has been the wrong bet each time. Don't let me down again. You're all going in the naughty box. That's a lot of 00s. That's a lot of 00s. Until I walk in there. Zeros are pulling it back. I think we're going 00. Alright, so. Purchase chips. I would like 1,000 chips. Thank you very much. That's going really badly if I'm buying 1,000 chips. Roulette. We're going 00. We are going 00. We're going to be using the cheat item. This way, it is going to land on one of 0 or 00. Chat has said 0 or 00 even. All thousands. There we go. That did do it, right? Yeah, good. Stop. I can't remember what the button is. And now we pray. Let me down again. You've let me down again. Unbelievable. Let me down again. I'm beginning to think that in future we're not going with chat's vote anymore. So now we load and we get to do it again. God damn it, chat. Ending my speedrun like this, I can't believe you've done this. The trouble is, the run isn't even dead. If I pass it this time, I can possibly salvage it. Terrible run. I hate this. I hate this so much. You just get here and, like, the run dies. It's like 3 hours into a bloody 3.5 hour run. It's like, yeah, cool. Great. We're going 0. We're going 0. See, chat, see. Unbelievable. Guess I'll do it myself. $36,000. I do not want to keep playing. Don't you dare ask me that ever again. With that, we go over to the price counter. At least the run's alive. And we buy 20 platinum plates. Run is somehow still alive. I don't quite understand how. Tampay from OOT. Oh, I've seen plenty of OOT runs in my time. I fully feel the OOT community's pain. What a fun run. Could have saved 4 minutes, but instead... I'm losing 46 seconds. I don't know how it's still actually just, like, alive. This run should be dead. Hey now. Failed just the right amount. Alright, so. This is where we get to the fun part. Now I'm going to show you what we do with these platinum plates. Alright, I have to taxi afterwards. Right. Life is a cruel mistress, yes, Akiyama. I've just been exposed to that. I'm fairly certain every single, like, it is completely random. We had somebody run the numbers. They did, I think it was 100 bets, and I'm fairly certain it was only something like 56 point something% in favor of Zero. I'm fairly certain it is literally a 50-50. Someone literally didn't have anything better to do and did 100 attempts. That is some dedication. Either way. Either way. Let's go get on with the run. Am I supposed to run or can I taxi? I guess running is a bit quicker. Oh, I spam it because it's a voiced cutscene. I hate this. I say I hate it a lot. I don't actually hate it. I do hate this run for the fact that it is one of the, like, it's the worst RNG in any of the Yakuza runs. I remember the days when I said that Judgment had the worst RNG ever and it probably wouldn't be topped. How wrong I was. At least Judgment's happens an hour earlier. For those who don't know, Judgment has a mandatory minigame 2 hours into the 6-hour run, where you can literally just lose 5 minutes. Just, if the minigame decides to screw you over, there you go. But here it's just out and out, run is dead. So, if I was anywhere near world record pace, I wouldn't be saving beforehand, because a failed bet equals a failed run, but I'm not, so I save beforehand. Plus, as I was saying earlier, it's near the end of the run anyway. It's just a no reset run. It's fine. It hasn't been a great run. It's been whatever. I'm still ahead. I can't complain. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head over to Ebisu Pawn here, and we're gonna take our 20 illegal platinum plates that we got via illegal gambling. This side, please. Imagine me actually going to the right side for once. Right at the end of the run. I'm going to sell all of our platinum plates to make 3 million yen. This is 3 million illegal gambling money. Then we're going to go up here. And head over to the right-hand side. And we're going to invoke the spirit of the Yakuza free speedrun. Be heading up these stairs here into our old friend the weapon van. Speak to this lad, and we're going to buy 13 illegal revolvers. Even though there's something weird about the remaster where even though you can actually like buy it, it grays out the one that you can buy at the very end. It's supposed to be the one after that it grays out, but the remaster just has that. It's weird. And now I need to shoot a very specific amount of bullets into people. Yes, there is actual mathematics at play here. Actual genuine mathematics. So, camera, Kiryu certainly does have broad shoulders, you're not wrong. This part Boulevard. Right, so. Third set. So we're okay up until the third set. Which is the door? It's this door. It changes via every bloody Yakuza game. Alright, so say hello to the Kamurocho Hill set piece. What we're going to do is we're going to equip our illegal guns, and we're going to bloody shoot everything. Speedrun, ladies and gentlemen. The guy behind us we won't be able to hit because he's on the floor, so I'm just going after everybody else first. Here's old Horie before he gets into the idol management business. Up off the floor. Thank you. Aw, oh, come on. I need to try and save bullets. So this used to be a really, when we started running this game originally without the gun route, this actually used to be a really horrific set piece for one reason and one reason alone. And that reason is coming up right here. The wonderful, definitely not real Yakuza mannequins. But more importantly, this guy. The guy with a name that sounds like a Monogatari novel series. Nakano Watari. So, we want to shoot Nakano Watari. I want to get stunned by him. Thank you for grabbing me, actually, that helps. He has some of the worst, like... He has some of the worst, like, aggro, and then, like, he guards, like, everything because he has, like, a weapon. You don't mind, I'm trying to hit the guy with the stick. Please? Thank you. That way I can carry on. I can carry on if I just shoot this guy. So he's gonna run off. Which point we carry on. I don't think I have to kill the guys by me. I think I only have to kill... Yeah, I only have to run to the next bit. To the next lot. Now, we do have to take care of everybody here. Thankfully, because we start with a gun in our hands, they don't get scared and drop to the ground. Heck, this guy with his blooming brass knuckles. This is gun set number 2. Up, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how I'm not hitting the barricade. Good hitbox, I guess. Thank you. Alright, so up we go. Run around the... No, it's not the long way. I'm stupid. It's this way. And in this room, he's back again. It's Nakano Watari again. Once again, more guns. You want to walk over a little bit because those boxes have an invisible wall around them. I'm upset that this keeps happening. Well, that's the one I used. If you ever see me stop, it's because I'm trying to switch to a new gun and I'm accidentally trying to switch to the same gun that I'm using. So I'm actually gonna, because I've wasted a couple of bullets, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up here. Actually, no, I don't need to, do I? No, I don't need to, not for this bit. No. I'm thinking of a different... Am I thinking of 5? Am I thinking of 5? Anyway, we're just gonna carry on. Actually, no, I could have done with that. I was thinking of this bit. Dang it. That sucks. Here's Suzumiya, aka Suzumiya Haruhi, who has a shotgun. I'm gonna grab the shotgun to try and save on ammo. Would quite like to save on as much ammo as possible. You don't have to shoot the 2 over on the scaffolding on the right, but because my hands currently carry a shotgun, I'm gonna do just that. So I don't want them shooting me. What up, lads? Here's him. I didn't want to kick that away because I kind of wanted it for the next part. He got double feared. Oh no, he has 2 shotguns. I'm fairly certain the shotgun here should be bad for Suzumiya, but it should be good for everybody else. I thought I didn't have it in my hands still. It's now a Beyblade. Excellent. When you take out enough enemies next to Suzumiya, then the next lot spawn in. And then the next lot. This is why you grab the shotgun. Ideally, you get it off Suzumiya, but I have this one early, so it's fine. Everybody does not like to go down in one hit with these shotguns, unfortunately. I should be using gun. Cool. With that, up and left we go. We're still on our second. Oh, it's the maze. Oh no. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I know I go through you originally, because that's for sure. To the right, correct? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that gun's empty. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on, I'll shoot you in a second. Thank you. I am wasting bullets. Okay, so this is my third set of guns. 1, 2, 3. Please. On your third set of guns, leave 5 bullets in the final gun. Where's door? Hello? Right. If I remember rightly, wasn't this just a straight run from here? Very certain this was a straight run. Trying to remember the way to go when I haven't done this run in a couple of months is hard. Okay. One more gun! Guns are unsurprisingly strong. That should be the first gun. I'm grabbing that for safety just in case. I shouldn't need it. But I know what I'm like. I'll find a way to die. I'm trying to stay away from those guys because I don't want them to grab me. Okay. I don't think I've used the gun on the right yet. Please, double check. Nope, so I have 10 shots in that one after 6 from this one. You might... Alright, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Left? Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As I said, we need a very specific amount of bullets to be used there. That was not the move that I wanted to do. That's the move I wanted to do. So. Grab key. Put 2 new guns. Right, 5 is on right D-pad, remember that. So, here comes the horrible encounter at the top of this place. This is probably one of the ones that's the hardest to keep track of. You just have to keep track of, like, ammo and stuff. And then, obviously, the whole roulette thing sucks. But, like, the 4 different characters all play differently. We all, like... The NPCs to speak to, which ones not to speak to, which upgrades to get, blah, blah, blah. It's why I still use notes, is because, like, I'm not 100% certain. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8. Perfect. With this... we now have 2 guns with 15 ammo, 1 gun with 7, and 1 gun with 3. So, time to play Inventory Management, the video game. It is time to play Inventory Management. all of those gunshots were to set up for our next couple of characters. So, here's what we're going to do. 15 to Saijima. Sad Tanimura. Voiced so it's quicker to hammer the button. Hamazaki's redemption arc is over. Good job, Hamazaki. Good job, Hamazaki. Broadsword to Akiyama. 3 and 15 to Saijima. Tanimura is fine. Tanimura is self-sufficient. Tanimura dealt with his own stuff. Good job, Tanimura. But everybody else needs Kiri to get them guns. Well, unless your name is Akiyama. But Akiyama doesn't use guns. I have a couple of ideas for new muffin incentives, but considering that I still got like probably 1 or 2 Ishin streams left, and considering I haven't started learning OG 1 and 2 yet, because that only just got met, I'm gonna be not doing any of that until... I'm not gonna be putting a new one up until I've at least gotten through one of them. Alright, so we're going to be putting the 3 and the 15 gun there. We're going to be going to our 2 protagonists. Akiyama! Oh wait, no, I need to... Hold on. Crap. I've made mistakes in my life. I wasn't supposed to do that. Akiyama. Sword. Saijima. Oh, right, you don't have room for items because I kept picking up the items. This was 7 ammo, 15. Yep, cool. That's it. That's good. That's everything. Okay, good. Hope I didn't fuck up. Just double check. If I have the right guns on Kiryu, we'll be fine. 7 and 15. Yep, we're good. Okay. Let's roll. Okay, that should be good. I'm sure. It is kind of a spoiler, so I'm not gonna reply to that. Again, I don't like talking about the plot of like future Yakuza games ahead of the one that I'm running. I know I messed this fight up in my PB, so let's hope. Let us hope. Like the little bit of money that goes up over Rai's face there. Let's hope I don't mess it up this time. It's very easy to mess this up. As long as I don't mess up the start of this fight, it should be fine! Right, more importantly, what we want to do is we want to drink ourselves Town Plus, gets full heat. We want to drink one of our remaining sake, and we want to equip our sword. Now what we want to do is grab a Rai, toss him to the ground, and then hit him with a finisher. Lovely job. And then what we want to do is we want to go back into our inventory. I did remember to get drunk for once, didn't I? Into our thing, get out our sword, do the sword heat move, and that should be good enough. Imagine me getting an actual perfect Rai for once. It's the first time that's ever happened. Alright. Next up comes the unfortunate one. Now, you see everybody in this finale, like, you've got Arai going up against Akiyama. You'd say that Arai probably has a little bit of the advantage there. You got Kiryu Daigo, you know, slight advantage to Kiryu. You've got Tanimura versus the entire world. And then you've got poor Kido. About to be absolutely destroyed by this man. I've never felt as bad for an antagonist in a Yakuza game up until Kido turns up. Because, Saijima's sister just got fucking killed. He's probably the angriest he's ever been in his fucking life. And he's about to scream in Kido's face to get his balls out. You poor son of a bitch. So, here's what we're gonna do for Kido. This is kind of hilarious. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our inventory. We're going to equip the free ammo gun, the 15 ammo gun, and the stun gun we got earlier. Then we're going to shoot Kido. Free ammo first, and then the 15. This is going to put Kido on 0 HP. Now here's the thing with Kido, is that Kido has 2 heals in this game that you can't interrupt. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the stun gun that we got earlier and stun gun Kido. Except for the fact that that's not it, because he has 1 more before the end of the fight. So we're going to go into our inventory, we're going to use one of the Taranas that we bought earlier, get us into heat range. Kido is going to try and heal again. We're just going to hit the bugger again, and then we're going to finish the fight. It messed up. It actually messed up. I don't remember. Oh no, you have to fail this. That's right. No, it didn't mess up. It didn't mess up. No. This is a legit mess. There you go. You have to see that one. That's not the field of heat. That's why. You have to see that one. I wasn't wrong. It says in my notes, fail QTE. And now comes the unfortunate part of the finale. Because whilst we have strats for this, it's very easy to see the mid-fight QTE. It all depends on whether the game slightly glitches out for us and we shoot fast. Which sucks. We don't know how to do that. We don't know how to do that via our own intentions at the minute, sadly. Again, Daigo, we've been hitting you with a bike a couple of times recently, but now we're gonna shoot you in the face. Not the gun that I wanted to start with, but oh well. No, didn't get there in time. Oh well, never mind. So we're gonna have to see this one. Oh well. This usually happens in a run, it sucks. And now hopefully we don't see the field heat. So instead we're just gonna shoot Daigo. Okay. So you can skip that mid-fight QTE, it all depends on whether the revolver is quick enough to swap over. Like, it wasn't the fact I used the wrong one, that still happens with this one. So, oh well. Now comes the annoying part. The one character that really could have done with using a gun that he uses for his own profession. I'm not happy with you, Tanimura. You might think I'm like 7 minutes ahead of my PB at this point. That's how long this fight's gonna take. If you thought all of you who are coming here for the first time thought that the gun stuff was cheese, just you wait. Just you wait. That straight thing does nothing, it's just me doing it. Yeah, this fight sucks casually. I hate this fight casually. I hate it in the speedrun as well, funnily enough. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remember to take our sake this time. Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, I don't know where it is. We're gonna take a Tarana. We're gonna get out the spicy knife. And we're gonna stab him. We're gonna go into our inventory. Oh, excuse me, I'm on issue controls again. Damn it. Take a Tarana. And stab him. We're gonna go into our inventory again. Take a Tarana. I think you can see what the game plan is here. Because, there really is nothing better than this. If Tanimura could use guns, it'd be great. But for some reason, Tanimura does not use guns. Also, there's menu delay in 4, which is really weird. Nice level. Alright. Most of the normal enemies gone. Look at me and my knife. That guy in the middle is the last remaining normal enemy, so hey, guess what? You're getting a stab as well. And with that, Munakata, come here. Come here. I want to use the normal heat move against him. Damn it. Y'all are making this real hard. Y'all are making this real hard. Oi! It's time to get stabbing! God damn it. It's repositioning everybody. Fair enough. Come here. Oh. Oh. Damn it. I want to hit him with the heat move while he's on the ground. No! As I said, this is literal cheese. This fight sucks. We have no good way of dealing with this fight. We really don't. This is it. You are seeing the way we deal with this fight. God damn it. I just want to hit him with a heat move. Okay, I'm doing my normal moves. And save the knife for these guys. It's like, look at this. It's so ridiculous. This should do it. Trouble is, that's not the end of the fight. Because you gotta beat the other three as well. It's just better to take him down now. I hate this. Cool, thanks. Could you stop? Is that one right? Yes, good. Oh, you're the one that doesn't take damage, I forgot. It's you that I want to take out. Come on, I want to parry you. Come on, come on. And then they just don't ever attack because they know you're trying to parry them. My hatred for this fight. I genuinely hate this fight so much. Good, right. Still have one heat item left. Ton for time. Lovely. I don't have much hits in my tonfa left, which sucks. Hi. Oh, that's not the move I wanted to do. I hate this fight so much. Just let me hit you once. Thank you. Yeah, heat moves don't do well against this guy. I'm gonna start losing time in a second. I didn't get it in time. And yes, this is with the Sake to build up my heat generation even more. Come on. Hitting in a corner would be better. How did that not parry? Thank you. This is a good move because of the fact that it's so wide. I don't know if that's it. That's it. That's it. Fuck that fight. I hate that fight. I'm so bad at it. I hate that fight.